Okay. What is good, everyone? What is good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to the Monday stream. Monday, the start of the week. Everybody's most hated day of the week, maybe for some people. I know usually it is for me, but I'm okay today. I hope all of you guys are okay getting your first day of the work week out, but we've got a lot of work to put in tonight on the show because we're going to be talking about how there is a maverick hunter. Maybe I should have titled it this, but there is a big PSN. I don't even know how to describe this. There is a PlayStation headhunter. That's it's like Mega Man. It's like he's got all the, it's like the hit list. He's got all the top PlayStation content creators on like a freaking select screen, and he's in the center, and he's taking them all out one by one. Like he's hacking their accounts. It's not funny, but it's like crazy. It's like we're gonna go over that, man. We're gonna, maybe, like I said, maybe I should have had it in the title. But yeah, the PSN price increase. There's some other stuff. So there's like some there's some like Maverick Hunter out there that's hunting all the biggest PSN accounts. Like Colin Moriarty. He's letting them know, like, hey, you're next. It's like Bill Goldberg. You're like, who's next? He's out there. There's somebody. A Maverick Hunter. Oh, man. Hunting PSN content creators or PlayStation content creators out there. But we're going to talk about that a little bit, go over what Colin's saying. We're also going to discuss some other stuff as well. We've got another PSN price increase for just a small one for certain new customers. We've got Yoshi Switch 2 week. So Yoshi supplanted Pokemon Pocopia, then went back down to snapped back to reality. You know, because Pocopia was like, oh, you thought you can sell more than me? Yeah, right. So we're talking about you, but Yoshi this week, so that's gonna be good. So it should be a good Yoshi week. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah, we're talking about that. What's that? Unreal Engine 5.8. Maybe we discuss that a little bit. I don't really know too much about it, so you guys can maybe give me some more details on that too, and all the topics you guys want to discuss, because this is your show as well too. So if you guys have topics that you want to discuss, things that you want to talk about, we can definitely go over different articles maybe that I missed. And of course, questions, comments, all that. So we're just informed on everything, you know. Have a lot of fun like we usually do. All right. I am running on, I think, like 4 hours of sleep. So I think I'll make it tonight. I want to get a long extension, though. I think I'll make it tonight. But if we don't, that's fine. But I'm all good. I had to be up early today. I had editing that I did last night. I edited the Monolith Soft video. Like, I was up till like 2 to 3 a.m. editing that because I was playing freaking Romancing Saga. I really got to start going to sleep earlier. Romancing Saga is keeping me up like to stupid times in the morning. So I really got to, it's like one more mission. Then all of a sudden 275 years later. And I'm like, like I play with one cast of characters for like 2 hours or 3 hours. And all of a sudden, or not more than that, but all of a sudden, yeah, 700 years later, everything looks the same, but, you know, hey, there's a bunch of new characters that are the exact same as the other characters, but they're different. They have, like, different hairstyles, but, like, the same people. The Descendants. So, anyway, that's my problem, is that I keep on playing more. And I'm playing on the hard difficulty. So, like, I fought against a boss yesterday that absolutely curb stomped me, so I had to level up, and I spent about maybe 5 hours grinding and leveling up and getting the right equipment and weapons to beat this guy. I think one of the Deadly Seven or Seven Heroes. The third one, I think. Was it the third one? Yeah, the third one. He, like, literally stomped a mud hole in me. And then he had a second phase, and I'm like, oh, Lord have mercy. I beat his first phase. I'm like pretty much dead with everybody. Then all of a sudden he's like, yeah, well, let me tell you why I consume power. And I'm like, oh my god. And he recovered like almost half his health. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna come back. Let me just come back and beat this guy. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I don't care about emulating old Pokemon games. Do whatever you want. Let's see here. Good evening. Hey, but let's go over some shoutouts. Dior's here. Johnny's here. General Zamora's here. Party Man's here. Uncario. Sonic 101. What up, Sonic? Leaf Storm. Yeah, PC fanboys getting all kind of. PC fans getting all kind of eh. I mean, it says paying to play games online is ridiculous. Dude, you think even paying for a game is ridiculous? You just steal everything. You don't like paying for anything. I'm not gonna say I disagree with you in terms of paying to play online, but you legitimately steal everything. So you don't even like paying to play. You don't even like paying for games. Fire tight. Drop the price. God damn it. Drop the price. 2 employees quit this week. I'm working 14-hour shifts this week. Ooh, Anthony. I'm praying for you, brother. You gotta definitely get your rest in. Rena Habag is here. What's up, Rena? What is good? Angel Davila. What's up, Angel? Welcome. King Tree Freak. What's good? Let's see here. I mean, like I said, you think paying for games, you're talking about Nintendo being a scam or that NSO's a bro, you literally think you should just get everything for free. You don't pay for anything. So, I mean, you scam you scam all the video game companies because you steal everything. So, you running scams too. Collier, what's up, Collier? Welcome. What is good? Wait, Mega Man X, yes, Mega Man X style. Dark B Andy, what's up, man? What's up, Kinesis? Welcome. Shaw X is here. What up, Big Shaw X? Ty Schellenberger. Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight Game of the Year. Nah, it's got like an 84 on Metacritic. It ain't beating out like Resident Evil and some of the other games that we've gotten already, like Forza Horizon. Nah. Nope. I saw, and I wonder what people like JTech TV would think. PlayerEssence, that's crazy happened. Colin, because it happened to Greg and others. Yeah, I'm thinking it's gonna happen to like, you know, Greg, the kind of funny guys, you know. What's up, Juan the Spaceman? What's up, Easy? Do you think a Nintendo partner showcase is coming? I don't know what's gonna come or not. It's gonna be a regular Nintendo Direct, probably like in June or something like that. So we'll see. We'll find out when they'll announce it when they announce it. Is the boss you thought was in the boss of the Captain Helm area? Captain Helm area. Nah, it was the boss. It was like the boss that likes the. He just likes to fight all the time. He just likes to fight like the most worthy foes. That one. I forgot what his name is. Dantarg? Something like that. Dantarg or Dangtarg? I forgot exactly what his name is, but it's that guy. He kind of reminded me of like a Minotaur, like in his other form, or like in his form where he is in the game, not his original form. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Jeffrey Tucker? I caught up with the boys. It's over in 2 days. Yeah, it's gonna be over soon, man. But it's not actually over though, because there's gonna be VOT Rising. So there's gonna be a new series with Soldier Boy and Stormfront, where they go back to the beginning. So that's going to be happening, I think, in 2027 or 2028. I forgot exactly when. But no, it's over for this one, but they're going to go back. They're going to go back in time, and they're going to start with Soldier Boy. So I'm looking forward to seeing that, because that'll probably be crazy. There are spin-offs. Yeah, you can, after you're done with The Boys, you can watch Gen X. So that's like a teen bop version of The Boys, but like teenagers and like, you know, some of like the young students. So you can watch Generation X. There's only 2 seasons though. It got canceled. But yeah, you can watch Gen X after you're done with this, and then after that, then the new one will come, which will be I think it's called VOT Rising. I think it might be called something different, but I think it's called VOT Rising. Let's see here. Yo, Juan the Spaceman. Yo, thank you for the tune-in tier pledge. Hey, yo, shout out to the tune-in tiers, boys and girls. We gotta see if we can get back up to the 400 on the elite members. Exclamation mark member, all lowercase, if you want to join in like my man Juan the Spaceman. It's only $1 for that Elite Ninja membership. Thank you for the support. Appreciate that. Let's go. Let's get it on the board here too. First notification as well. Shout outs, guys. Appreciate that. Also, deported with the 2 says, it's over, OJ. Just let it go, man. Wait, what's over? What are you talking about? Shout outs to Juan the Spaceman. Thank you for the tune-in tier. And shout outs to Deported Slim with the first dono of the stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Let what go? What, the boys? Well, I mean, like I said, they have, what's it called? They have a couple, I haven't seen Gen X. I need to see season 2, and then there's Vault Rising. So it's not over. It's not over yet, man. It's not over. They made too much money with the boys. They got to say, all right, hold up. We got to make some more money. It's too valuable of an IP. Deported Sicilian Gamer. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the 2. Anybody that's 2 or more, you can be deported. Remember, if you drop a dono today, make sure you put your music request in the message. If you can't fit it, just let me know in the chat afterwards, and I'll play you a video game track. Nintendo dropped a mobile app. Nintendo dropped a mobile app. Don't they already have a mobile app? Don't they have like a bunch of mobile apps? Almost 5 years. Yo, 59 months, 5 years. Let's go. Let's see here. Apparently they also doing The Boys Mexico 2 and a new season of Gen V. Or did I say Gen X? I thought I said Gen V. No, Gen V got canceled. Gen V definitely got canceled. There's no more Gen V. I think season 2's that's the last one. I did hear about a Mexico thing too. I did hear about a Mexico thing, but I'm not sure if that's gonna go through. What I do know for sure is that they are gonna do like Vault Rising, like the origin story. So we'll see. Yeah, Gen V's done though. Let's see. I was watching Xeno Saga 1 cutscene today because I don't know the UK will ever get a remastered trilogy. Yeah, just watch the whole story where they just the retrospective Xeno Saga retrospective. The story's convoluted and messed up, but it's whatever. Sup, man? Pushing accounts be getting hacked. Yeah, some of the big accounts, Mega Man style, bro. They're hunting them down. Maverick Hunter. He says Wii U is better 10 Switch 2. Wii U and Switch 2 are better than your spelling. I can tell you that, Daniel. Other Daniel. There's 2 Daniels in here. Let's see here. When do you think Elden Ring Tarnished Edition release date? Yeah, Elden Ring's probably gonna be summer. I'm going to guess Elden Ring's like July or August or something like that. That's what I'm guessing. I don't think it's gonna be June. I think it's gonna be July or August. What's up, Pedro? Welcome. Let's see here. Never say never with Dre Day. There's a chance that Xenosaga does get remastered, but we'll see. What's your favorite character? Mine is Mother Milk. My favorite character in The Boys? You know what? They're all just kind of like, eh. But I'm not really sure. I think I like Soldier Boy the most. I think I like Soldier Boy. Yeah. Probably Soldier Boy, because he's funny. He reminds me of some of the friends that I had in high school. Not obviously in like his power, but like some of his attitude and like what he decides he was gonna do. I kind of hung out with some guys that were a bit degenerate at times. I mean, I wasn't, but they were at times. So he reminds me a little bit of them. One guy in particular, my friend Matt, kind of looks like him too. So yeah, Soldier Boy. What about the Deep? The Deep was like kind of cool for a bit, but he's actually like really lame by the end of the series, to be honest. He's kind of like corny and lame. Like, and they don't use his like powers. I guess it'd be like too expensive to do like water stuff. But if they actually like used his powers of like being like Aquaman essentially, it'd be better. But they kind of don't. So he's kind of lame. Shout outs to 777 OG Double OG. Thank you for the 500 Julesies. Hey, I appreciate that. Let's go. I think that's a couple dollars, or I don't know how much it is, but I'm just gonna say it's 3. So we're just going to put 6 on the board there. Shout outs, man. I appreciate that. Do you think they'd ever do a random crossover of The Boys and Invincible? I would say, yeah, maybe like a comic book crossover or something, like a comic something. Yeah, I think it's possible, yeah. Well, gotta be Ultimate Kage for another month. Hey, shout outs, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Roadhouse. Big love. Yo, what's up, Varkster? How you doing today, fam? Barkster, are you in the I don't know if you got my email, but are you in the Discord? I want you to get into the Discord so we can. Okay, hold up. Okay, hold up. Hey, OJ, reply to your email. Still need to get the Discord invite deal. Oh, I thought you already had the Discord invite. Okay, I'll send it to you.
Pictonico is the name of the new app. It just got dropped on Nintendo today here in Japan at least.
Oh, okay.
Not sure about other regions. It's like Snapchat mixed with WarioWare microgames. No intending it was visible, but maybe they'll put stuff later.
Okay, yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll definitely see. Shout outs to Uncario. Thank you for that big $3 donor. You are now the new Okage at Stream Ninja. I don't know if you want any music, Uncario, but let me know in the chat if you do, and I got you for a track. And yeah, Vargster, we're gonna get you in the Discord so we can get that what's it called set up, that Warframe stream set up, hopefully this week or something. Shout outs, man, I appreciate it. Big love. Combo breaks. What are we, 5-6 away from the 15-minute extension? Let's go. Let's see here. Nintendo just yeah, we just talked about that right now and go away. Yo, thank you for the sun balloon though. Shout outs to the 500 Julesies, 777. AZ. Let's see, did you see Sony get my L now? Okay. Yeah, I mean they raised the price of the PSN like by like $1 or something like that. I don't even understand what's the point of doing that. What's the point of raising the price for new people for like $1? Is that really gonna be a big enough change on the bottom line, you know? 777 OG double AZ. Yo, thank you for the 500 jewels. I appreciate that once again. Like I said, I don't know how much that is or what I'm actually getting from that. But like I said, I think I'll just put 3 on here. I'll just put 3. Like I said, maybe we'll do like a separate thing. Maybe there might be actually like a Discord or like a Streamlabs command for those to where it does a separate tally. June 6th will be the Future Games Show Summer Showcase 2026. Okay, yeah. Are you looking forward to Just Dance on there? Brooklyn 40? Funny how Baten Kaitos got a collection before Saga, despite the tie to Xenoblade. Because Baten Kaitos definitely was cheaper to do. I mean, the games are significantly smaller. Xenosaga Trilogy would be far more expensive to remaster and port than a Baten Kaitos, to be honest. I think that's really what it comes down to. It was just money-wise. 2 games instead of 3. Xenosaga 1, 2, and 3 are significantly bigger. And to be honest, that port of Baten Kaitos, it's like, I'm gonna say it's bad, but it's not great in terms of the Switch 1 port. It's not great. It's kind of crusty. So quality-wise, but it's there, you know. It's there if you want it. Let's see here. I'm wondering if they'll have playable Dustbloods at this year's Gamescom. Oh yeah, Nintendo's gonna be at Gamescom this year. A playable Dustbloods would be good. Last year, Nintendo brought a lot of different games like Metroid Prime 4 and stuff. So I'm hoping that they actually have Dustbloods there and some other big games. Hey, what's up, Bigelow Max? How's it poppin', man? What is good? Yeah, I always forget about music. Something from Baten Kaitos 1 would be good. All right, I got you. Thank you so much, Mr. Uncario. Baten Kaitos music. All right. Here we go. Let's see here. Hey, what's up, Egomaniac? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Big love. Good evening. What's up, 91 Gamer Boy? But before we get that, my man Vargster once again, the huge bomb from Australia. Aussie. Says, been playing through Xenoblade X, currently at level 40 on chapter 8. Yes! I've been Xeno kick again lately. Might go crazy and replay the trilogy. Still angry at Xeno 3 being robbed at TGA's 2022. I know. It sucks, man, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Oh, man. You know what? I would hold out, dude, on the Xenoblade trilogy, because you never know. They might drop a Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you know, Switch 2 edition this year. They might drop something like that, you know? So it's definitely possible that we get Xenoblade 1 or Xenoblade 2 or Xenoblade 3, all of them kind of just spiffed up, you know, nice and tuned up, 1080p 60 FPS on Switch 2. So If I were you, I would wait. But yeah, Xenoblade X, phenomenal. Played through the game, man. It's so good. I love Xeno X, man. Xeno X on Switch 2 is so fun. Yes, the graphics flicker thing, yes, I get it. But man, like, the frame rate makes it so much better. The loading times are lightning quick. The gameplay is great. The online's still intact. Man, it's fun. The redesigns, everything's so good with that game, man. I love it so much. I put up 220 something hours into it, into Xenoblade X. Well, about 120 some into, like, on the Switch 2, and then like 80 on the Switch 1. Shout outs to Vargster. You now the new Okage stream ninja. Triple JoJo's in the house. That $35 dono as well. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Anybody that's 35 more even, man? Uncario. Remember, if you drop a dono, put your music request in there. So sorry. Vargster, if you want something, let me know. And I got you for a couple tracks because you kind of blew out the ninja lead there. So I got you for a few tracks if you want something. Hey, what's up, Lex Graham? 91 Gamer Boy says, good evening, OJ. Haven't been in much of a gaming mood since work today was rough. So sick and tired of talk management. Can't stand people who enjoy stress and drama. I know, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. That's why you come back here and chill, man. If you don't feel like playing games, come back. You talk about games. What's the next best thing? If you're not playing games, you're talking about games, and you're around like-minded people that aren't going to give you stress. You know what I'm saying? Like, where you can come and chill and have a little bit of fun-spirited debate and discussion about video games. How about that? That's what I can offer you. I can offer you a little bit of how's that sound? 91 Gamer Boy. So relax tonight. No games tonight. 91 Gamer Boy. Just chill, ask questions, talk with your fellow elite ninjas here, and have a good time, man. And just sit back and relax. You know what I'm saying? Sit back and relax. Man, sometimes I like talking about games sometimes more than I like playing them at times. I just like getting what everybody's like up to, like-minded people, you know. Let's hear. Hey, what's good? Narwhal, what's up, man? Narwhal? I'm holding up on Xenoblade 2. Yeah, me too. I'm holding up on replaying anything. I'm like, I already played them. I'm holding off just because I want to see that. I held off for Xeno 2 and I had Sean hounding me for like a year, bro. I held off on Xeno X because I had Sean hounding me forever. So I'll hold off, man. I'll wait till they drop those Switch 2 editions. Yo, Jeff Shadow, thank you for the 200. Sunshine! Sunshine! Shout out to Remember the Titans for anybody who knows what I'm referencing. Let's see here. Mario 226, what up, baby? Nintendo Switch Online greater than PlayStation Plus. I mean, it depends on what you're looking for. All Nintendo Switch Online offers, for the most part, is classic games. So if you're into that, then okay. But if you're actually looking for, you know, some of the modern games and stuff, then obviously PS Plus is better. The price hike doesn't affect me. My subscription is good till 2028. I bought it in bulk. This man bought it like it was Costco. Hey, what's up, Vadset? Welcome. I kind of wish Monolith would make their own brand of Baten Kaitos or Baten Blade or what you will, although in a way, isn't Xenoblade 2 kind of Baten Kaitos like? Cloud Sea and all. I mean, gameplay, no, it's not. I mean, maybe some themes, some loose themes, yeah, but gameplay, it's completely different. I mean, it's Baten Kaitos is a turn-based card RPG. Xenoblade's an action RPG, you know, so it's very different. Right side, left side. OJ, they announced a new game. I don't think it was a new game. I think it was an app, right? You talk about that app? Yeah, Uncario went over it. Some type of, what was it, Wario thing or whatever? Not sure what it is, but yeah, I don't think it's like a brand new game. Like, it ain't like a brand new, like, yeah, a new mobile, okay, yeah, a new mobile game, yeah. Pictonico? Yeah, it's Pictonico. And it's coming out on it's coming out in 10 days. It's a mini game centered around using photos. You can use your face or friends as well as across 80 challenges. Yeah, that'd be kind of like a cool little thing to just play. So yeah, that'd be cool. Yo, what's up, the cool guy? Welcome. How you doing today? Thank you for asking. I'm doing well. Hey, shout outs. I'm glad that you can. Snapchat. Yeah, it's like Snapchat mixed with micro games, mini games. Yeah, it should be like a fun little distraction type game to play. You know, that's not bad. I think it should be something like that. Yeah, there was also a nice update too. I'll probably make a video on this and some other stuff, but there was a nice update for Unreal Engine 5.8, which gets new Lumen mode to improve performance on handhelds. Should benefit Switch 2. So that's one thing that we've seen. Like, the performance for some Unreal Engine games have been kind of dog water a little bit, even not even just on Switch, but on Xbox and PlayStation. So it looks like Unreal's finally, you know, looking at what people are saying about Unreal Engine in terms of like the developers and like the performance of some of the games and improving things. So yeah, that should help out, man. It says Lumen now supports medium quality global illumination using whatever this stuff is. I don't really care. Targets 60 FPS on PS5 while maintaining art direction for games that rely on global illumination. The path is a new default for current gen handheld consoles, where it can be used at 60 FPS. Is supported on PC as well. So yeah, there you go. Unreal Engine 5 has struggled. Chronos New Dawn, Fortnite, Split Fiction. They don't even use some of those, like the Lumen and Nanite features. So hopefully that'll actually help out when it comes to Switch 2 games and all that. Hopefully, we'll see. Right now in battle, this new drug called Lazy Man. We're not in the mood to do nothing. Oh man, Lazy Man. The Lazy Man bug hits us all. Yo, Varkster, what do you know what music you want? And I got you, fam. Yo, what's up, Zoo? Watched AGS News today. Seems Marathon is desperate. Another PlayStation service will bite the dust. I mean, yeah, I don't really care about Marathon too much, but yeah, I've heard that obviously, like, we saw the sales results. You know, obviously Bungie's not doing too well. So yeah, it doesn't look like it's going too well for Marathon, but we'll see what they end up doing. Shout outs to Mario over there on Twitch. Let's see here. But I've been getting you've been getting work done. Okay, that's cool. Let's go, Vats, and getting that work done, man. Getting that work done. Let's see here. Yo, card fight, Chris, what's up, man? Welcome. How you doing today? Shout outs, brother. Oh snap! Yo, Varkster again. Yo, Varkster, what you doing, man? This man out here slanging. Varkster with another 35. Hey, yo. Says curious to see if Monolith Soft's next game breaks the barrier for people who don't maybe look at JRPGs as often as we nerds do. I watched a recent video and I actually think they'll go the other direction and slant more towards ARPG than turn-based. The thing about it is that turn-based RPGs right now are kind of killing it, though. Like I said in my video, Expedition 33, that game is the best-selling turn-based game outside of Pokemon. And, like, maybe... yeah, and maybe like I don't know how well Slay the Spire sold and all that, but when it comes to big console RPGs, like JRPG style games, Expedition is the go-to right now, right? And even if you look at like Metaphor, I mean, obviously it didn't sell as well as maybe Atlas would have hoped, but it still sold really well. Like, it still sold really, really, really well. So I do think that they might go in the turn-based direction, man. I don't know. Turn-based games are kind of like, you know, not doing bad, but maybe I don't think you have to have an action RPG in order to sell. Like, I don't think you do, you know, because like look at like Final Fantasy 16, for example, and look at like Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. Those are like two really good action RPGs, and those aren't selling as good as some turn-based RPGs out there. So I don't know. We'll see though. We'll definitely see. We will see what they end up doing. Shoutouts to Varkster with another 35. You are down once again, though. Clock extending that lead to 70. Maybe there's 70 more you can bid up, man. Varkster also 35 on the ninja board. Hey, thank you so much, man. Varkster, I appreciate you are holding up the stream today, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, fam. Let's go. Let me get some music, and I got you. Let's see here. It's the most horrid drug on the planet, man. Dopamine levels. Oh, I feel you on that one. That's it. Sony's leaving PC when the money exclusives like Silent Hill. Do you think they'll block them on PC? No, they can't block Silent Hill, no. But like their own games, their own personal games. Yeah, Dragon Quest 11, that sold really well. Persona 5 sold really well. So there's actually some of the best JRPGs in terms of sales are turn-based games. Dragon Quest 11, I think that sold upwards of like 9 million. I know it's like upwards of almost 10 million units for Dragon Quest 11. And then, yeah, Persona is like, what is Persona? I think it's, they always say like Persona series, but I think Persona 5 is definitely over like 5 million plus. So, yeah, I think it's like, I think turn-based RPGs are kind of like what people like will buy. Like, you know, I hear you, OJ, but what about ARPGs like the Souls series? They're also massive at the moment. Well, the thing about the Souls series is that the Souls series isn't a JRPG, though. The Souls series is just like an offshoot of like a Witcher type game. You know what I'm saying? It's like The Witcher, but like a certain pattern. Or it's like Skyrim, but like a certain thing. It's not in the same vein of like Persona, like where you have like your band of characters and like they're going through like some type of epic scenario and all that. Like Souls is just like, here's this dark world where everybody's dead or near dead and I'm just slashing people. It's like, that's that. Or like The Witcher, where it's like one man team. Maybe you have somebody else sometimes. So those are kind of separated from like, let's say Expedition, Metaphor, Dragon Quest. Those are two separate things, in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong. It is an action RPG, but it's a very different style compared to, like, a Xenoblade. Xenoblade is seen more... Xenoblade shares more in common with a turn-based RPG than it shares in common with a Souls game or, like, a Witcher 3. You know what I'm saying? It shares more in common with Expedition 33 or with Metaphor or with Dragon Quest than it does with The Witcher, Skyrim, or Dark Souls. You know? But no, I feel what you're saying. Like, obviously, Souls is huge. That's a big, you know, it's a big genre. It's a big thing, The Witcher and all that. But, like, those are a bit different. I think they're still going to make, like, at its essence, its core, like a JRPG where you have multiple characters and, like, sometimes a coming-to-age story or evil, you know, threat, whatever. You guys know how, like, the tropes are with turn-based RPGs that we love, you know? P5 is at 10. There you go, 10 million sold. Xeno's more MMO inspired. I wouldn't even say MMO inspired. I think they just created a battle system with cooldowns. You know, like cooldowns aren't necessarily just based off MMOs. So I wouldn't even say that like it's MMO inspired. I think there's some elements, sure, but cooldowns are something that's happened. Like there's lots of JRPGs that have cooldowns. You know. Xenoblade does do it a bit more in an MMO style, but I don't think they were like inspired like completely by MMOs, like with Xenoblade 1 at least. Do you ever secretly get tired of people asking the same damn questions on these streams and just want them to shut up or go back to their mom's basement? I don't really get tired of it because I sign up for that. I stream every day, so of course you're gonna get the same. Like if I didn't feel like hearing it every single time, then I wouldn't stream every single day. The reason why I like being a bearer of information, and one thing that back when I did journalism in college for like the short time that I was a journalism major, they said that you're gonna have to ask the same questions over and over. If you're doing journalism, you're gonna have to ask the same questions. So never get upset at hearing the same questions. Now, sometimes I will be like, I've already answered that question or watch my video, but for the most part, I'll still answer all the questions because once again, you're gonna have new people. You're going to have new, you know, you're going to have people that forget what they said. There's going to be new scenarios and circumstances. Everybody's dealing with all sorts of stuff. They might forget or whatever. So, you know, it's my job to just still answer it for the most part, you know. But no, it's all good, man. As long as we're talking about games, that's what's fun, dude. That's what's fun. Let's see. I have OCD where I'm not going to buy a game key card. My OCD can't handle it. I don't want Dragon Quest 12 to be a game key card. Well, it probably will be one. Maybe. Well, we'll see. It depends on how the size is of the game. But yeah, just don't buy it or just buy it on PlayStation if your OCD prevents you from, you know, playing it on there because it's a game key card. So just don't buy it on there, buy it on PlayStation. If you have one, or I don't know, get it on PC or something. Let's see here. Next week got Summer Games Fest Showcase. Is that next week? I don't think that's next week. Isn't that June? I don't think that's May. That's June. Wait, hold up. We're the 25th. Okay, never mind. It is next week. Sorry. Wait, what's today? No, today's the 18th. No, it's not next week. I think it's the week after. So I think you're off by a week or so. Hey, OJ, where should I start with Xenoblade? I know. Yo, Ava Cook, thank you for the 26 months. Pure Eye girls in the chat. Hey, yo, thank you for the Pure Eyes. Appreciate that. Let's go. Let's see here. Let's see. I hope new reveal or Xenoblade or remake. They're not gonna reveal anything at the Summer Games Fest. I can tell you that. What's up, bro? Got my Switch 2 and Xenoblade X copy. Hey, there you go, Fred Maverick. I love that name too. That's an awesome name. Let's go. Let's see. Xbox rebranded to Xbox, all caps. And sure, why not? Sure, why not? Good stuff. Good for them. OJ, what physical version of Dragon Quest 1 and 2 should I buy? Switch 1? Physical version of Dragon Quest 1 and 2? Yeah, I think the Switch 1 version, and then you can do a free update, like, for it to run better on Switch 2, if I'm not correct, right? I think so. Let's see. OJ, I don't know what I should do. I should buy games on PS5 instead of Switch 2 because of physical. Felipe, you're being stupid, bro. Come on. He's just being dumb. I got my workout done earlier, chilling with my protein shake, healing up for dinner tonight. Yes, me too. I did. Well, I'm streaming right now, but I worked out earlier, and I had my protein shake with my chicken and yogurt.
In the spirit of the same question over and over again.
Yeah.
Hey OJ, I want to get into Xenoblade. Which game should I start with?
Yes, that's a very good question. That's a very good question. You should, if you guys listen, if you're trying to get into Xenoblade, for all my new people here, start with Xenoblade Chronicles 1. So Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition on the Nintendo Switch 1. You can play it backwards compatible on the Nintendo Switch 2. And if you play it on Switch 2, it does smooth out a little bit of those frame rate issues if you play it on Switch 2. So it'll lock it down at 30 FPS. Locks down the resolution too, if I'm not correct. You can put it in the boost mode, so then you can get the docked mode in portable performance, so it actually plays and looks nicer in boost mode on Switch 2. So absolutely, it's good stuff. What about Lego Batman game? Got good reviews? Yeah, what about it? You gonna pick it up? OJ doesn't have a free update, neither paid. For Dragon Quest 1 and 2? Okay, I think that must be 3. Yeah, I mean, if you're not worried about portable play, just get it on PS5, because 30 FPS for an HD 2D game, that don't even make any sense. Even though it's a turn-based RPG, but like the load times and 30 FPS, nah, might as well just get that baby on PS5. Start with the 3DS version, yes, that 240p 3DS version, where like Shulk's face looks like a crayon color, like a crayon like peach dot. I'm pretty sure GTA 6 is not all on disc, too big, I think. They might give you 2, but we'll see. This might be crazy theory, but if Lego Batman was delayed because of Unreal Engine 5.5 patch, maybe. On card with the 5 Ninja Peach.
I misspelled my own name. Tears of joy, apologies, cold sweat, smile.
You did misspell your own name. I just saw that. I knew it was you though, so I just said Uncario. But it says Castillo. It's Uncario if you it says the honorary Mexican name or something, Castillo. You just changed the Japanese name. It's the Hispanic version of Uncario. It's Castillo. Shout outs, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for the big 5, bro. Thank you for the big 5. I was so excited because I saw the beat 'em ups was getting clowned on, but on Twitter. But then I saw the controversy, and I was sad. It was nothing. I saw you on there, Alvin. Yeah, I don't like him, but you know what? He's right here. Yeah, I think that the what's it called? That Unreal Engine is good. That Unreal Engine update. Hopefully it helps out. Maybe Lego Batman is better or something. Hey, what's up, Justin? How's it going? Just found out my antifreeze leak will be 1,000 to fix. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. It's like when my engine blew out, or my turbocharger blew out. So I essentially needed a new engine because the turbocharger and the engine pretty much. And they're like, yeah, it's gonna cost like $3 grand. And I was like, no, they said almost $4 grand. I was like, I said, pardon me. So yeah, your boy was eating top ramen for the next month. No cap. Legitimately eating top ramen for the next month or so I can pay for that. I'm sorry to hear about that though, Justin, man. It's always rough. Party Man just had some issues with this car too. It's like it's going around. It's always around the summertime, man. Summertime, that's when it starts. Base console prices, but sorry about that, Justin, man. Hopefully we can get some, at least some peace here talking about some games today. Base console prices per year at their best price, Xbox $80, retail only, PS 112, NSO 20, crazy price difference. Yeah, pretty big, but they offer different stuff though, you know. They offer different stuff. What's up? Paul Gale is here. What's up, Paul Gale? Zen G. Also, Shark says, hey, OJ, when do you think they'll port Twilight, Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, bruh? Talk about that all generation, man. All gen. I'm pretty sure the rumored Sunday state of play is not happening. Seems a weird day for Sony. I don't know about Sunday. We'll see though. Hey guys, make sure you hit that like button. We got 200 plus people watching here. Make sure you hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, guys, hit that like button and let them know that we are streaming right now. Let's go. Let's go. The Adventures of Elliot, the Millennium Tales released prologue demo, new trailer, Nintendo everything posted. Prologue demo? Ooh, that's exciting. Okay, so they're gonna actually do a new demo to where you can okay, I don't see the prologue demo. You said Nintendo everything. I'm on Nintendo everything right now. Maybe that it's not updated yet, or was it a new article or an old article? The last article they put was the Nintecponio or whatever, the Pictonico or whatever they're calling it. So I don't know. You can link the article though if you want. You can link it. What happened? Would stare dot emoji can't find the searching? Basically, some guy tried to call him out. Some PlayStation schizo tried to call him out on Twitter. So I was like, yo, you know, Wood's my dude. So I'm like, I'm not gonna let this slander, you know. Because, like, Wood's been going through it, man. People just be like, he says one thing, people say he's a shillist. He says something negative, people say that he's stupid, he doesn't know what he's talking about. It's like, it like, sucks, man. It seems like no matter what, it's like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. So he was essentially just talking about the price increase and why, like, based off, like, the economics of everything. And somebody tried to call him out and say, Nintendo fanboys, you know, they say this, they say that, but like Microsoft and Sony, it's just greed, but for Nintendo, it's because of this and that. And he never even said any of that. This guy, like I said, this guy on Twitter, he's just a weirdo, PlayStation schizo type guy. So I was like, all right, hold up, you know, let me quote tweet this and let me say something here. So, because he didn't even say that on his Nintendo podcast. So that's really kind of what kind of happened. All right, thanks, Dior. I appreciate that. Let me see here. Yeah, I didn't see it on there. Okay, it was on Twitter. Okay, let's see here. The Adventures of Elliot. Millennium prologue demo, new trailer. Okay, yeah. Well, it looks like it's only in Japanese. Except from the new demo. The trailer's only in Jap. The demo version features content taken from the retail version of the game, with some differences, such as the limits on accessible areas. Linked save data bonuses cannot be redeemed in the prologue demo. Okay, yeah, so you can carry over your save data to the full game. Enjoy the opening chapter of the story with the same freedom and adventure as the full game. Progress in the main quest, explore the unknown, hunt down new weapons and magicite, and the future's up to you. Your adventure in Philadelphia. God, how do you say this? Philadelphia or whatever? Philadelphia? It's like some weird take on Philadelphia. I don't even know how to say it. A world filled with discovery starts here. Okay, they're releasing it a month before the game comes out, so you got plenty of time. I've been playing Romancing Saga, so I might play the demo right now, and I might not. We'll see. I think I might play the demo more closer to the launch of the game, and then I'll just do it because it's still a month beforehand. We already played one demo, so maybe I'll play this demo, maybe not. I'll see, or I'll check it out just to see what they changed and all that. So maybe I'll download it, maybe I'll capture some footage and give like my thoughts on, you know, just like the opening, whatever. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. Hey, man, please, no religion stuff in the chat here, man. Just because it starts getting people, you know, getting people to start saying a bunch of stuff. So if I were, just please relax, all right, man. Thank you, I appreciate it though. If you want to talk to me though, or DM me, or like email me, you want to talk about that, I'd be more than happy to talk about that with you. You know, but in the chat, nah, man, I'm good. But if you want to have a conversation about that on email or whatever, feel free. Let's see. I definitely get what Wood is going through. There are sometimes I become antisocial, especially against people who have nothing better to do than that. Yeah, exactly. Yo, shout outs to Deported with the 2. Says Wood just run up on them with goons. Well, I mean, you can't find these guys. These guys are just online keyboard warriors. So it's like you couldn't even run up on them if you wanted to. I mean, it's not worth running up on them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't worth it. But, you know, It is what it is. You watching Spurs versus OKC game 1 tonight? Nah, I'm not gonna watch game 1. Like, if it gets to like any closeout game, I'll check out. I'll check out like the closeout games, but I'm not watching like the whole series. Like, I'll just watch like closeout games. Like, if it's like, okay, they're about to lose the series, all right, let's see who's gonna win. I'll watch that because I watched the Cavs. I watched the Cavs versus Sixers. I watched some of that. So yeah, I watch closeout games, but I don't watch like the whole series because there's too many games. That's what I'm saying. Like, it takes the what's it called out of it. Like, when you have a best of 7, why do I gotta watch all the games? Like, I'll just watch the games that are the most important. My problem is that I like the NFL too much, where it's like one and done, you know, where it's like, hey, you get one shot. I don't want to spend a bunch of time watching 15 million games in a row. So that's the thing. I've been like acclimating my own, like, even like with baseball, I only watch closeout stuff. I don't watch like the whole thing. I'll just watch like the closeout stuff. So that's the thing with me, at least. I got a feeling after Summer Games Fest, September is going to be packed. Summer Games Fest? Yeah, probably. There's probably going to be a lot of cool announcements. That's what Christians do. They do preach places. They never provide evidence as to why humans should be. Well, listen, we're not here. Listen, we're not here to talk about that, man. We're not here to talk about that. Like, listen, we really aren't. Please, no religion in the chat. It's not because I don't believe or anything like that. I actually do quite a bit. I go to church and all that, but I just don't feel like talking about it because then people are start saying stuff like that. No offense, Orange. Just everybody can just keep it to themselves because, like I said, people start getting crazy. I don't have a problem with them preaching. That's fine, but just not in my chat. You can preach to me somewhere else. You can preach to me on Twitter, or you can preach to me on what's it called? On through email. We can talk that way, but not in my chat. You know, not here. So let's see here. Sometimes I look at Twitter and I wonder why people fall for the most obvious engagement bait that Nintendo posts. Dean Tua? You talking about Dean Tua? Hawk Tua Dean? I don't know why y'all keep bringing this guy up, man. His 15 minutes of fame is done. That's why I call him Dean Tua. Like, he had his little moment. He had his little views. He got his little money. And everybody found out that he was a scammer. That he was essentially a scammer that's just looking to scam money off people with fake news, exaggerated stuff, super negative takes, and being a complete coward. I don't know why y'all keep bringing this fraud up. He's Dean Tua. Hawk Tua Dean. Ain't nobody care about this guy. His name even Nintendo. It's Hawk Tua Dean. His 15 minutes of fame is up. I don't know why y'all gotta stop bringing this guy up. He offers nothing. He offers nothing to the table. What does he offer? Just like the Hawk Tua girl. What does she offer? Nothing. She don't know what she's talking about. She's really dumb too. She's a dumb girl. She seems okay, but she's really stupid. Hawk Tua Dean is stupid. Dean Tua is also very stupid. You know? So ain't nobody worried about that. I don't know. Stop bringing that guy up. Like I said, his 15 minutes of fame is up. He ain't getting those views no more. Nobody really cares what he gotta say. Even freaking, what's it called? Nate the Hate. Even Nate the Hate said, why y'all bringing this guy up? I'll give you guys the tweet. So this is why y'all gotta stop bringing it up. But I mean, I agree with you though. I agree with you, Bunchi. Like, we gotta stop bringing this. I don't know why people keep on falling for this dude's bait every time. But I mean, I'm gonna tell you guys what Direct Feed Game said. Here's what he said recently. Hold up, let me see here. Okay, yeah, this is what he said right here, man. Give me a second. Every time you retweet and engage with Nintendo, he's talking about Dean Tua, troll, you're doing what he wants. You are interacting, promoting his platform, and giving him an audience. If you ignore and let him shout into the void, their power is vanquished. Arguing with them is not the path to victory. It's really not. And that's why I stopped arguing. That's why I had to mute that dude. That's why I stopped arguing, because there's no point in arguing with Dean Tua. There really is no point with arguing with that guy. He's a fraud. He's a fake. And the fact that Direct Feed Games, the guy that's probably one of the most respected in the community, even with Xbox and PlayStation, you got Xbox and PlayStation guys asking him, hey, what do you think about this? One of the most respected people out there because of his inside information and his game knowledge. He's even saying, stop guys, this guy's done. His channel's dead. His views suck. Nobody cares about what he has to say. His whole comment section is roasting him. Y'all stop bringing him up. There ain't no reason to bring him up no more. Don't argue with him.
Welcome to my world. Had to pay $5,500 for a new transmission last week, LMAO.
Yeah.
I'm doing okay though, so all good. But man, everything is expensive these days, lol.
It really is.
People
Shout outs
really
to Park.
gotta stop bringing these crazy bums up.
I
Everyday peeps keep bringing him up, lol.
I know, we gotta stop, bro. That's what I'm saying. No reason to bring up Dean Tua. Hawk Tua Dean. I'm not bringing it. And like, if we gotta bring it up, you gotta say Dean Tua. You gotta say, I'm not even calling him. It ain't even that. It's Dean Tua. His 15 minutes of fame is up. It started and it ended within a calendar year. Ain't nobody even watches vids like that anymore. You know, he got his little views. He made his little money. He's advertising his little Patreon. Imagine supporting a Patreon of a talentless bum like that. That's too scared. That's too much of a coward to talk to Nintendo Prime or to me or to anybody. Bro, stop bringing this fraud up. Stop bringing this fraud up. And stop interacting with them too. I agree with what Nate the Hate has to say here. No need to bring him up. Did you see Nintendo drop the new mobile game? Yeah, we talked about it already. You've been here. We literally talked about it while you were here, Leaf Storm. Did you see the internet crash out over GTA 6 pre-orders today? No, I didn't see that. That girl is as dumb as rain is wet. Exactly. Same thing with Dean Tua. As dumb as rain is wet. I hear that name in the chat, so I have no idea who he is. You don't need to know. He's not relevant at all. You know, not relevant. Players, I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. What's good, man? Welcome to the stream. Shout outs. So shout outs to Party Man, bro. I feel you, brother. Sorry to hear about you. I'm glad that you got your transmission fixed. It was expensive as heck. But yeah, like there's no point, brother. Like there's no point in bringing it up. But you know what? There is a point of hitting that combo break and also already hitting that limit break. Appreciate that. Let go. Appreciate you guys supporting the stream. That's actually our first limit break in a few days. So I appreciate that, guys. 156 on the board. Heading towards that ultimate 200 platinum, where we will have a special stream, of course, at that 200 platinum limit breaks. Let's go. See, we're going for the platinum and a half. Shout outs to Vargster. Really helping us out today as well, man. Appreciate you guys. I've been waiting on folks to ignore that dude. I think more and more people are. Like, people aren't even watching his vids like that anymore. So, like, it really, like, and I said it on Direct Feed Games or Nate's page. I was like, yeah, he lost 70% of his audience. All, like, those hundreds of thousands of views he was getting, 50, 60, 70, 80K, 100K. Man, he don't get nowhere near that anymore. So, people already checked out. So, like I said, his 15 minutes of fame is up. He was irrelevant before the Switch 2 stuff started. He's irrelevant now. So he's just trying to skim everybody for money. I mean, really, that's really what it comes down to. He's just trying to get as much money as he can from grifters and haters. So that's it. Total just released a video of a new AP. Yeah, I mean, you guys have said that, like, I think we've said that like 5 times down in the chat. I've already stated, we went over it already. So yes, there is a new mobile game, like Picto, or a mobile whatever game with like mini games and pictures. Yes, I'm aware. I got you. We've heard. And yes, we'll see when it comes out. We'll see if it's good. But you guys know I ain't really gonna get excited about no mobile games, man. Come on now. Y'all know me, man. I'm not getting excited about any mobile game. It don't matter if Nintendo makes it or not. So, but it seems like a cool concept though. Use pictures for mini games. That'll be kind of fun, right? Be kind of fun. And how do you feel about the new Yoshi game not having damage or death? It's weird, man. That's what I said in my video. Watch my video about it. It's super weird. I want to be able to play the game and see what they do to actually supplement that. Like, what's the challenge going to be? How's it going to, like, what's the replay value going to look like? So right now, like, it got glowing previews, so we'll see when the final game comes out.
Who's excited for Bit Summit? It's happening this weekend, lol.
I don't even know what is a Bit Summit. Shout outs to Uncario. Thank you for another $5 donation. You guys are out here today, man. I appreciate the support. I really do. Going for the platinum and a half today. Let's go. Or the 2 times platinum. I don't know. What is Bit Summit again? Isn't it like, is that like it's like a game show or something like that? Or like a game conference or something? I've heard the name before, but I just don't remember what it actually is. Let's see here. Don't blame him. I hate working too. Fire type, you seem like you have no direction. Hate paying for games. You hate working. You one of them Reddit mods, huh? You're a Reddit mod. Oh man. Let's see here. I can see your comments though, Mr. Davis. What's good, man? What's good? Honestly, that stopped me from buying it. Sadly, it looks cool. Stop you from buying it. Sadly, it looks cool. Okay, yeah, you don't have to buy it. If you think you're not gonna like it because of that, then yeah, don't buy it. I'll be checking it out I'll check out the game. I'm gonna buy it, so I'll let you know if it's good or not. Or you can look at the reviews when they drop. Say, hey chat, what's good? Xenoblade, good Xenoblade video. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Standard. What's OJ think about Xenoblade video? Like, listen, they gotta announce something, man. They gotta announce something soon. I gotta see something from Xenoblade soon. All right, I gotta see something from Xenoblade soon. We need it. It'll be generational though. Like I said before, it's gonna be generational. It's gonna be a generational situation that we've got going here. It's gonna be a generational situation that we've got going. Sonic Rumble is a cool game, but for $40 per skin is nuts. Yes, it's nuts, but I question the first part of your tweet or of your comment there. Hey, what's up, House Gang? Welcome. Man, I'm jonesing for the announce something. I would play games, man. Right now, there's a lot of games to play, so definitely, that's cool. Announcements are great, man, but listen. I need to play the games that are coming out. Adventures of Elliot just got a demo. I'm right in the middle of playing Romancing Saga, which that game I think came out, what, a year ago or two? I think the Switch 2 version came out last year. Obviously, the Switch 2 version came out last year. But there's too many games to play. Trust me, we'll get the when we get the announcements. We'll get the announcements. They'll come. Just like we got Star Fox as an announcement recently, so they'll come. Just enjoy your games though in the meantime, you know. Let's see. But yes, Monolith Soft. Yes, we need an announcement for Monolith Soft. Yes, I think it's gonna happen this year though. I do think that yes, I'm looking forward to that. But just in the meantime, play the games. But yes, I'm looking forward to it because like you do get I just got off of a Monolith Soft high with Xenoblade X, so I'm like satiated for right now. But I know that it'll come back soon. So, Deport with another $2 says, do you have any thoughts on Xenoblade series? Yeah, it freaking sucks, dude. I hate the Xenoblade series. Maybe they should do something else. I remember when RGT said that, and everybody started complaining at him, like me too. I'm like, wait a minute, hold up here, buddy. Wait a minute. Mina the Hollower. Yeah, Mina the Hollower is coming out next week. If Nintendo did a Disaster Day of Crisis reboot, I would love that because that game's not bad. It was just on the crusty Wii's. But if they did like a modern, it looks good, like graphics and all that, Disaster Day of Crisis, that would not be a troll. That would legitimately be an awesome announcement. Like if they remade, like nobody even played that game, but it was trying to be like a Western type game, like a game that the Western audience can buy because of the graphics and like everything in the game. But like that game never was localized here in the US, even though it's in English. I think they released it in Europe. So yeah, that would not be a troll. That would be pretty cool. Because imagine how it could look on the Switch 2. You're jumping up from the Wii to the Switch 2. That's like jumping up from like 6th gen, 7th, 8th, 9th. That's like literally jumping 3 to 4 gens, depending on how you look at it. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I would actually really like that. Shout out to Deported. Thank you for the 2 though. Let's see here. You're getting Lego Batman. Friday Tales of Karate, $50. Tales of Karate. What is Tales of Karate? Tales of Karate. I'm not sure what game you're talking about. Let's see. Is it true that Monolith Soft has a project since they've been hiring since 2017, or is that false info? No, that wasn't false info. They've been hiring, but that was probably for like Xeno 3 or something like that. But they've been hiring since, if you watch my videos, Felipe, they've been hiring since 2020. They announced that new RPG project in 2024, I think. And then they've been hiring really since like 2022, 2020, 2021. They've been hiring for like a new RPG, or 2020. So no, they were hiring. They added people on. They got Xenoblade 3 shipped, and then also we got to see about like who did Xenoblade X as well. For the Switch 2, they probably hired people on to do that, and then also Future Redeemed as well, and then of course the new Xeno game. So they're hiring and they're putting out games. I'm expecting a Nintendo Direct and State of Play in June, probably. So why do Nintendo YouTubers keep talking about it? Keep talking. What Nintendo YouTubers are you talking about? Who are you talking about? I finally picked up a copy of the game on the Wii. Haven't played it though. What, Disaster? Disaster Day of Christ was very, very Japanese studio. Does hilarious over-the-top Western game. Essentially a Metal Gear Solid by the end of the game. Yeah, exactly. Like, they were trying to appeal to the West, but they're like so uniquely Japanese they couldn't really get out of their own way with that. And like the game isn't bad. Like it's okay. It's not, obviously it's nowhere near as good as Xenoblade, but with the proper, you know, graphics power and with what you can do on a Switch 2, and if they completely rebooted the game to where like they actually made it not like a from like point to point like a light gun game or like a light gun shooter, but actually make it like a real, you know, third person shooter, that would be interesting. I think it'd be really good. The bones are there for a good game. Just the technology just wasn't there with the Wii for that type of game. You won't name names? No, you please name names. You said YouTubers, so please name the names. I want to know. I don't know if you remember that leak about one protagonist being blind. Was that proven false? Yeah, that wasn't a real leak. No, that wasn't. that was fake. The blind protagonist. I think that was fake. I don't think that was real. I remember I covered it, but I'm like, guys, take this with a grain of salt. But yeah, no. I don't think that was real. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I don't think that was real, though. I don't think that was real. That leak was funny. Oh, man. Good. What's it called? Good memory, though. House game. Let's see here. Bring back the Grinch leak. Yeah, I'm gonna make the Switch 2 Grinch leak. Around like when around the time of like rumors of Smash Brothers, I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be called, I don't know, the Charlotte's Web leak, where there's like gonna be like a promotion for like the new Charlotte's Web movie, even though there isn't one, but I'm gonna make one up with AI, and then I'm gonna be like the Charlotte Web leak, and it's gonna have like a pig hoof, like putting like their hoof down, and there's gonna be like characters next to it. So I can't wait. It's gonna be good. I actually own Disaster Day of Crisis. I enjoyed it. I wondered if it could make an open world game, disaster in real time, like earthquakes and even tsunamis. Japanese people are a little bit sensitive to tsunamis, so probably not tsunamis, and even earthquakes to a degree. But yeah, maybe something like that. OJ, that YouTuber brought it up again today. He's talking about it nonstop. Felipe, if you do not tell me what YouTuber it is, I'm gonna time you out, because now you're just like, you need to tell me who it is. So the Grinch, bring back the Grinch. This YouTuber is not the boogeyman. He keeps on saying that YouTuber. Felipe equals Cal M. Cal M was worse than Felipe. Cal M was quite possibly the worst. Like, Cal M was... Because Cal M wasn't funny. Like, every now and then, Felipe can be funny. Or even ask, like, something real. But, like, Cal M was, like, not funny at all. And, like, the worst. Like, legitimately the worst. Cal M, dude. Cal M, he probably just created a different account. And he probably comes on here every now and then. But I remember Cal M's wife had to come on here and get him unbanned. And then I banned him again later. It was funny. Either mod Felipe or time him out, no in between. Yeah, no in between, man. You gotta do one or the other. One or the other, 100%. Shout outs though, appreciate that. Big love to Deport to Slay. 112 on the board. We are going. We're getting close to that platinum and a half. 1.5 platinum, let's go. I just mentioned Tsunami because the game had one, but I forgot it happened. Sorry. Oh, no, it's okay. No, I'm just saying I don't know if they're going to do something like that. But yeah, it did have it. You're right. There we go. Or it was or was Andres? Andres. Oh, or Andre. I remember Andre. Yeah. I remember him. But he dropped donos, I think, sometimes too. So I mean, he was better. Like Callum didn't drop anything. And was super annoying. So yeah, man, yeah. That was before the Switch 2 launch, though. That was in the Switch 1 era. So yeah, we had to hit Cal M with that Cal ban. I played some more Pragmata the other day. I have to just really enjoy the story and the weapon upgrades. Yeah, it's pretty good from what I've seen and from what I've played. It's pretty good. Wolf of Broke Street. Yeah, Wolf of Broke Street's just funny. I think he's just funny. He's like a hateful fan. Like you have like a troll / fan. He's like one of those. He likes my content and all that, but he watches a lot of grift content and things like that. So I think that's his biggest issue when it comes down to it, you know? Plot twist, Cal. No, it's not Kyle, it's Cal, like C-A-L. Cal M is actually Felipe. That'd be the biggest plot twist ever. That'd definitely be like a Knights of the Old Republic plot twist. We need Ethan R and TH3 back. Oh yeah, we definitely need Ethan R and TH3 back. I think Ethan, he is so busy with work after he graduated from college. He's a big guy now. And obviously TH3 has a lot of work and stuff going on too. Like he's busy as heck. So a lot of the guys, they're still around. Like they still follow me on Twitter. Like every now and then I'll see them comment and stuff like that. So they still around. They still watch the videos too. They just busy with work. Where's TH3? Oh, TH3 just working, man. He's just busy working because he's a teacher, so he does a lot of work, man. He'll probably stop by. Now that school's kind of getting out, I think he'll probably stop by this summer. He'll probably be around for like a few summer streams now that he has, unless he's doing summer school. But I think he'll probably, because like I remember last year he stopped by like over the summer, like when he's not teaching. So like he's coaching and he's doing all sorts of stuff. So you know, I'm pretty sure he'll stop by this summer. This is Ethan R, TH3, Dark, El Chupa. That was our old anime squad. Anime Smash Brothers as well, yeah. Don't worry. When Smash Brothers comes out, they'll be back. When the new Smash Brothers game comes out, they'll all be back. They'll be back. They'll definitely make some time to come through. Oh man. How do you ever use saunas or cold showers and plunges? I think I've used the sauna before, but not too much. Teacher, he's better than me. F them kids. I've seen that one tweet. It says how everyone wants the Xbox to do multiplat, but never Nintendo or Sony. I was thinking, where have you been for the last 20 years? Yeah, I did see that tweet, but it was stupid, so I didn't say anything. Sometimes you gotta just ignore really dumb people. So, new game. You said started out a new game plus on SMT5 benches. Godborn mode is trash. Godborn mode is trash. So after you beat the game, I haven't replayed SMT5 after you beat the. Oh, do you mean like when they strip like your demons? Oh yeah, I did that on Switch 1, but I'm like, yeah, this is trash. So then I stopped playing it after like an hour or so. So yeah, but then I replayed the game again on PS5, but you have to start a new save file. So I played it over again on the hard difficulty again, and I beat everything on PS5 and on Switch 1. So, or pretty much everything. Is that why you ignore me? Ignore you? The game. This is the first time that I've seen your name. What's up, the game double M? Welcome. I don't ignore you. What's good? If I missed your comments, it's just because I missed it, not because I was trying to ignore you. Speaking of SMT. Speaking of SMT, I think the FF16 people were annoying. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was, I forgot what his name was, but like, yeah, the fake mobile guy and then like the other guy. Yeah, they were crazy, man. Like, they were crazy. Those guys were legitimately crazy. Like, schizo. Like, schizo. Yo! Ninja Peach from Ontario.
Isn't Cal-M actually Superman's Kryptonian name? My theory is that Cal-M changed to Superpower Man Winking Face.
They might have been the same person. I don't know. They were both talking at one time. They were supposed to both come to... No, Cal-M. No, they weren't. No, I don't think so. Their personalities were way too different. Superpower Man's much more intelligent than Cal-M is. At least just intelligent in terms of talking here in the stream. I don't know about, obviously, like, bookwork. But no, I don't think so. But we'll see. Maybe, but I don't think so. That's funny, though. That's fine. I know you said a winky face, so I know you're just joking around. Yo, thank you so much, man. We are going even further beyond. Hey, yo, I appreciate that. 117 on the board. We are close. What was it 33 combos away from that platinum and a half? Hey, yo, let's go. Let's go. Did you see Switch 2 Choose Your Game bundle dropped on Nintendo Store? Well, I knew that it was coming, but I think it starts in June. I don't think it starts now. I think it starts that starts in June, if I'm not correct. Oh, you were kidding? Yeah, I thought so. Been playing Persona 5 on Switch 2 again with the downtime. Handheld boost mode makes a huge difference. Yeah, because it locks it at 30 FPS, then it also improves the resolution. It gives you the docked resolution in portable mode instead of like that really bad portable resolution. So yeah, it's definitely a big difference. Yo, Buckster with the 10. Aussie. And says, okay, Gabor mode is when enemies spawn at 100, beat them mode for the platinum trophy. Oh, okay. Yeah, that mode's trash. Varkster with the $10 Aussie, that's 7. Just be honest, OJ, did you cry at any point in Xenoblade 3? No shame, sure I did. That the monologue at the end got me. I did not, and I definitely tell you if I did. And I did not cry at the end of Xenoblade 3. I thought maybe people, I mean, I saw so many crying Xenoblade girls, so I was thinking maybe I'm gonna cry, but I did not, and I don't know why. I was just like, cool, you know, I was just like happy that there was something, and I didn't even cry at the end of Future Redeemed. I think maybe close, but not really. I don't think so. So I don't know. I don't know why I didn't, but I didn't. I thought maybe I would. But I did not cry on Future Redeemed. No, there's no Xenoblade game that I've ever cried for some reason, even though it's a highly emotional game. And I can understand why people would, but I didn't. I don't remember the last game that I did cry. I'll be honest. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember the last game that I cried. I don't. I think, you know what my problem is? I watch Forensic Files too much. And, like, that's real, so I see so many negative and bad things, like, in Forensic Files and all that, and then, like, you know, the first 48. So I think it's kind of hardened me about not real stories, if you know what I mean, right? Like, because there's so many things that happen to real people, so, like, when I see it in, like, a game or, like, some type of movie or something, like, that's not, like, a documentary-based, I don't really, like, I think I've steeled up, like, I don't, like, I feel... But I don't feel as much because I know it's a game. I don't know. Like I said, it's weird. But no, definitely emotional for sure. Definitely I felt like, oh man, that sucks. Or, oh, okay. You know, one way. I think maybe Xenoblade 2. I might have almost cried at the end of Xenoblade 2, maybe. But yeah, it was like a decade ago, so I don't remember everything with it. Let's see here. What's up, Epic Lobster? Games never really make me cry. Xenoblade is probably the only one. Xenoblade 3's Eddie monologue just hits me in the truck every time, which is about every truth of life. Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I said, definitely an emotional. I felt like I was going to, but I did. The tears never came out. I felt like I was going to. Forensic Files. Oh, well, I dragged into that rabbit hole myself. Oh, did you? There's so many episodes to watch, man. There's so many. I mean, it's a great show, though. It's, like, great and it's terrible at the same time. Unspeakable things people have done to each other. This makes you really cognizant, though. I think that if you watch Forensic Files, you can potentially get yourself out of the situation. You know, you can start seeing the signs. You can start seeing a lot what could happen, or you could potentially even solve your own murder by doing certain things, you know. So, for me, at least, I think it's definitely knowledgeable training, you know. But yeah, a lot of times, man, it's like the same stuff that gets people. So, you know, for me, I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want to give anybody, hey, you guys can figure out yourself. But there's a common theme with a lot of people on that show that what happens to people, either women or men. Men are, it's like you almost know what it is. If it's a man, you know what it is. If it's a woman, you know what it is. It's almost like you know. So for me, I've taken many steps to make sure that I don't have those common things that a lot of the men go through on there. So yeah, man. I really like Xenoblade vocal songs that make you feel sad. Sad. The scene from Indiana Jones game where the statue scared one of the guys was funny. I know the game where I cried though. I don't know a game where you cried. Yeah. What's up, J Views? OJ, someone is trying to take a crack at making content. Would you recommend starting with short form or transition to long form content, vice versa, doing both consistently? Yeah, it's kind of hard because you got to do it based on your strengths and what you're good at and what you're not good at. You know, I'm good at like, you know, streams and Nintendo yapping, so that's what I do. But I do have long form content, like with like, you know, yapping about Nintendo stuff, right? So I do think that you should definitely do what you feel that you're comfortable with in the time that you have. So I don't think there's any like golden, you know, spoon or silver bullet or anything. You just kind of have to look into it and nail what you want, focus and nail what you really want to do, you know. But really, it's just about the titles and the thumbnails and like topic title thumbnails. Those are like the three things. So you do those well, and you'll get some traction, you know. I mean, we saw people with no talent do that, right? Like Hawk Tua Dean. So Dean Tua, you know. So even losers with no talent, cowards can get their 5 minutes of fame. But obviously it's going to be based off of how well you are, like what you can do beyond the topic, title, and thumbnail. Like what's the substance? But those are the things that gets people into the door, you know. Being entertaining is not, it's easier said than done. Easier said than done. Smash Ultimate made me cry because of all the laggy trash bums online. I know, seriously. So, seriously. Hey, what's up, Ninmar? Welcome, dude. So I've been gotten 4 new subscribers on my channel. It's good. Know people are like my gaming content. Yeah, there you go, man. Got to start somewhere. I like it. Facts, got you. Thanks for the insight. Title, topic, and thumbnail. Yeah, or actually, yeah, title or topic. Title, topic, thumbnail. Because people see the title, or actually it might even be thumbnail, title, topic, or topic, title, one of those, but probably thumbnail first because people just see a thumbnail. So maybe thumbnail first. Thumbnail, thumbnail, title, topic, right? Those are all the things. But like topic and title do the same thing, but you can have the same topic as somebody else, but a different title. So those are all the things that are the factors, right? Those are all the factors in terms of like what YouTube puts into like who does YouTube tell to watch. It's going to be based off of how good those things are. Now, once again, how big your fan base grows and how much you make and all that, that's obviously the better you are at your job, the more people watch, then the better the more fans you'll grow from there. But if you want to get them into the door, you need those 3 things. You need those 3 things at the beginning. So, Deported with the $5 dono. It says Felipe probably has enough trouble. I'm not reading that comment. That's not a nice comment. I'm not reading that. That's not a good comment to say. I'm not reading that. Thank you for the 5 though. I'm not reading that though. I'm not reading that. What? I'm not reading that comment. But thank you. Deported, you can't say that. I gotta remove it. You can't say that. You can't say that. You cannot say that. You cannot say that. I think Deported's also the same as Felipe, so I think that's why he felt that he can say that. But I gotta say that you can't say that because Deported is also the same as Felipe. So no pitchforks in the chat, guys. No pitchforks in the chat. Deported is the same as Felipe, so just keep that in mind. They're the same. So, but thank you. I appreciate the 5, Deported. Very unexpected. Just keep in mind, guys. Calm down. Calm down. Deported is the same. He's the same. All right. Gonna get me. Gonna get me in trouble over here. I read that and I was like, oh, okay. Moving on. Buddy Mission Bond is a great crying game. Probably will never get a localization though. Yeah, probably never will get one. Yeah, almost made a twit longer. I know it's over here. Those people getting canceled. Thank you for the 5 though. 129 on the board. Yo. We are out here. We are out there. We are out here and there. Let's go. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that support. 129. We are close. 30 what? No, 21 combos away from the platinum and a half. Hey, we out here. Let's go. So let's go. Also, I get tired of seeing his profile. Okay, yeah, you're talking about Dean Tua. Yeah. Hey, that stupid weird sided tilted stupid. Man, you know when somebody been lame their whole life. You can tell. And when they get a little bit of drop of clout, you can tell when somebody been just lame their whole life. Their whole life they've been lame. You already know. Let's see. I know it's far off, but do you think FF17 will be action or turn-based? I don't know. It's too early to tell what it's going to be. I'm guessing they have some preliminary things, but I'm guessing they're going to do it probably like turn-based and action, like probably like a combination of both, like maybe like a metaphor type thing. But we'll see. I think I've played Captain Rainbow at one point. Yeah, it's kind of a stupid game, but some people like it. Absoly says, hey OJ, it's me, Boo Boo. Hey, what up, Boo Boo? Over there on Twitch. Yeah, if you guys, yo, shout outs to the Twitch boys. If you guys got Amazon Prime, y'all know what to do. Y'all already know what to do. If you got your Amazon Prime, head over to my Twitch. I appreciate you guys, fam. Let's go. Comedians can and should get away with extra juicy jokes. Well, yeah, comedians. I mean, yes, but we can't have that here, man. Like I said, otherwise, well, we can't have all that here because otherwise some people are going to go too far. 16 combat wasn't my fave from the series, but if they keep going with the combat from Rebirth, I'm all for it. Yeah, I don't know if I want the same combat from Rebirth. I'll be honest. I think I kind of want something a bit different. But yeah. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, this was a funny thing on this post on Twitter. There's this one guy was like, he said he saw too many copies of Super Mario Bros. Or Super Mario RPG, but the game, he got community noted. And it said Super Mario RPG Remake sold 3.31 million units worldwide as of March 2024, outselling the original SNES game's lifetime total of 2.14 million. So yeah, Super Mario RPG is doing fine. Plenty of copies though. GameStop is having them on discount, so if you want it for 15 bucks, go get it. Shout outs to Psycho Pie with the 440 jewels. 440. Let's go. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I don't know how much that is, or I don't know what that is. So I'm just going to put 2 on here. So we're just going to put 31. Because I don't know what it is. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is. Set Unk Alert for 4. I can't wait till you're an Unk. I'll be a grandpa Unk. I'll be like a super Unk at that point. You know? Have you played Valkyria Chronicles? I have. Check out my video on my channel about it. It's kind of old, but check out the video. I'm going to get Mario RPG at GameStop for sure. Yeah, it's 15 bucks at GameStop, so go pick up a copy. I think, do I have my copy here? I'm going to go pick up a copy of that for 15 bucks. I mean, you can't beat that. I don't know. I just saw an Unk Alert emote. Okay, for 440, the Unk Alert. Okay, I like it. I like it for 440. I like it for 440. Hopefully it's a good amount. I don't know. I think 500. Is somebody said 500 is $10 or something? I don't know how it works. I really legitimately don't know how it works, but I appreciate it. 131 on the board. We are 29 combos away. No, not 29. 19 combos away from that platinum and a half. Yo, I appreciate that, guys. Super Mario RPG is so good. Worth it at full price. 15 is a massive steal. Yeah, the game is definitely worth it. But it's awesome that it's cheaper. Go out there and get it. Add some more to the total of the sales. I like it. It's been a while. I mean, the game came out going on 3 years ago now, so it's fine that they get a discount on it. And like I said, as many people aren't buying it, you know, like all the boomers and people that wanted the game bought it, so might as well just go ahead and if you got excess copies, go ahead and discount it and get those copies sold. I missed out when Starfield was like $5 at the Star Fox thing, and just trying to get the copies away. I don't miss Starfield or Star Fox. Which one? How do I get the Peach emote, son? How do I get the Peach emote? What Peach emote? Which one you talking about? I already got 2 copies. Oh, I'm good. I don't know if I have a physical copy. I think I got the copy of the Nintendo 70. I don't know if I got a physical copy of the game. So I think I'll definitely go pick it up. Like, let me see if they have that price at Best Buy. They price match. Yo, General Zamora, thank you for the 10 jewels. Let's go. Let me see if Best Buy has it. I already have the game. And beat it. Maybe just a physical copy. Yeah, it's no. They have it for way more expensive. They don't have it for $15. They have it for like $41 to $34 at like Walmart. So, nah. Let's see here. Is that discount with membership or just store price? I'm not really sure. So maybe somebody here can let me know. PS Plus gets more expensive. Nice that Sony has so many good live service games that's worth it. Well, you also need that PS Plus to just play online. But yeah, the PS Plus price increase, man, it's not that much. It's like so 1 month the prices went up. So 1 month is now $10.99. I think it used to be $9.99, and then 3 months is now $27.99. So I think they increased it by like $1, so $1 or $2 or something like that. And that's in US, Europe, and Britain. Euros and British pounds, US, all that. So Starlink, where they have the Star Fox collab. Okay, yeah, that's Starlink. Yeah, I got Starlink. I bought that game day one, like with the Star Fox thing for like $74 on like the Switch One. But yeah, I ended up getting all the DLC and stuff for it too. But yeah, they were selling it for like $5 in stores like at one point. It was a flop, man. It was a super flop. So it was a super flop. Also, Sony says that they're apparently Sony Interactive Entertainment CEO Herman Holst told PlayStation staff today that narrative single-player games will be PlayStation exclusive. I guess that marks the end of PC experiment for some games. Source Bloomberg. Yeah, Jason Schreier. I think that here's the thing with Sony. Sony's like, they see what the Steam machine's coming, bruh. They do not want to give the Steam machine any ammo against the PS5 and the PS6 coming up, and whatever else they're doing. Like the Steam, like they don't want to give them any ammo. So that's the reason why. I think that's the reason why. And they don't want the Helix. I think those are the 2 reasons why Sony's pulling single-player games from PC, is because the Xbox Helix is going to be able to play PC games, and then the Steam machine. Like if you start bringing out, like they're going to start saying, oh well, why do I need to buy a PS5 or a PS6 for $5,000 when I can just play it on my Steam machine, or I can just play it on my PC, or I can just play it on my Xbox Helix. I can get everything. And that's why I'm telling you, man, a lot of these guys online, they ruin things for everybody. The hackers and the glitches and the modders that kept on stealing Nintendo's games, they kept on bragging and posting it to Nintendo. Nintendo went crazy with the Switch 2. Now you don't got it. Now they make sure to cross their T's and dot their I's because of you guys. But y'all stole all generations, so I guess it was worth it, right? But y'all should have just been quiet. Y'all should have said nothing. Same thing goes for these Xbox guys. Oh,
with Project Helix, I'll be able to play all PlayStation games day one on Helix, because PC.
Yeah, Sony saw that and was like, oh, is that so? Is that right, huh? All right. I saw I saw PC schizos, weird, fake roided out schizos, Steam Deck schizos, frauds, lying Switch 2 people, the same people that you guys know, dressing up in stupid outfits and all that, bananas and things like that. Talk about he's gonna be able to play stuff on everything on Steam machine and things on PC. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Not if Sony pulls them, because you guys talk too damn much. So I'm glad. That's why I'm happy, bro. People say, oh, you're just fanboy. Nah, man, I'm happy. I'm happy that these PC guys ain't getting nothing, because they annoying as hell. I'll keep it a buck. Out of all the people, the most annoying people, it's gotta be PC schizo. Like crazy PlayStation fans, crazy Pokemon fans, crazy Smash Brothers fans, crazy PC schizos. Those are like all like the bottom tier, bro. Like the bottom of the bottom tier. I'm so happy that they're not going to be able to steal, hack, and glitch their way and get PlayStation games. I'm so happy. Tell Gaben to actually make some games. Tell Gaben to actually make some exclusives, to make some games for his Steam machine. Go ahead and tell him to do it. Tell him to make some. Go ahead and finally make Half-Life 3. Finally, how about you make Team Fortress 3? How about you make a new Team Fortress? How about you make a new Left 4 Dead? How about you make a new, Portal? Why don't you guys go actually make some games? Make some content. Stop worrying about PlayStation. So, yeah, I'm actually happy. Same thing goes like with Nintendo's games too. These PC schizos, man. Based on specs, Steam Machine will be cheaper than Helix and PS6. Maybe. Yeah, probably. Final Fantasy 16. It might come to Switch too. Many people I know pay for PS Plus Black Friday to get next year's Black Friday on sale. They don't care so much about it. Well, yeah, if they're already members. Steam Deck people love stealing games and not playing anything. They have every game, but don't play it for sure. It says fake roided out schizos crazy. That is kind of crazy though, bro. That is kind of crazy. That's what it is though. I mean, keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck, bro. Let's keep it a buck. Scary self, bro. This is the new age though, man. You gotta know this is the new age of a lot of dudes, man. I grew up old school. So like when you had something to say to somebody, especially if you're talking about facts or not, you be a man. You say it to them. You don't back down. You don't back down. You don't run away from a discussion. But once again, that's how my mom and my dad raised me. A lot of these guys, their parents might have raised them right, or they might have had good parents, but they didn't listen. Because I don't know how you can be a man and call somebody out like that and call them out their name like that and then say, I don't want to talk to you. That makes no sense to me. That makes zero sense. Like I said, now if you're just a faceless guy on the internet, I get that. If you're not a content creator, I get that. But if you're a content creator and you talking about somebody, if they want to talk to you, what are you so scared for? I don't get it. Especially when you saying that you know facts and that this other person's just a bootlicker and is just stupid. Okay, then why don't you talk to me then? If I'm so stupid and all that, I don't like, then you should be able to easily tell me why I'm wrong. Come educate me, So, I don't know. But like I said, some people, I think a lot of people also, they let the YouTube money get to them. They let the YouTube audience, here's the one thing that I've noticed about people on YouTube. They let the YouTube money and the YouTube audience get to them. They think that they're too good. Even when they're not, they think that they're too good for somebody else. They think that they're like the Big Show or something like that. They think that they're all that. And like back in my day, said all that in a bag of chips. They think that they're everything. But they're really not. They're, like I said, they're just scared. They're just scared. That's really what it comes down to, bro. That's really, if you want to know what it really come down to, is that a lot of these dudes just scared, just straight up scared. So it is what it is. But they'll talk all day though. They'll talk all day. Switch 2 is on lockdown for the next decade minimum. It's the main reason why I can't wait for Winds and Waves next year. All these schizos are gonna be in shambles, bro. Winds and Waves is gonna bring out the schizos for sure. Rip Intergalactic and Wolverine. PlayerEssence, maybe they'll settle with Deadlock, trapped on some weird alpha test, maybe. So, maybe. And remember, when I say schizo, I don't mean regular PC guys. So if you're someone that likes PC, that's fine. Nobody's talking about you. I'm not. If you're just a normal PC guy, which there's millions upon millions, I'm not talking about you. If you're a normal Smash Brothers person, I'm not talking about you. If you're a normal Pokemon guy, I'm not talking about you. If you're a normal PlayStation guy, I'm not talking about you. I'm simply talking about a schizo. I'm talking about schizos, the people that go online and got a million things to say. Crazy, you know? Yeah, New Adventures of Elliot demo just dropped. I haven't lost any weight since the last time I weighed myself. Diet. Less carbs, more protein, less sugar. I can already imagine the Steam Machine fanboys acting up, but it's holy grail. Well, look out for a video that I'm gonna do, because they might be upset in a couple days. So next month I got a video. I don't want to tease it too much, but I'll let y'all just wait for it. But my video next month might ruffle a few feathers. Might ruffle a few dumbbells, a few bananas, a few hawk tuas. And you know what? I don't care, because I'm not watching what they gotta say back. I only do debates. I only do debates on my channel or theirs. I don't do any back and forth videos. I don't do all that. We do debates around here. Too scared to debate? I already won. Right there. You're running. Let's see here. Why are you guys hating on people who got Steam Deck to play games for free? Some gamers can't afford everything. Fire type, are you stupid, bro? What you mean? Ain't nobody hating on nothing, bro. Ain't nobody hating on your broke ass. Just if you can't afford it, then you can't afford it. That's fine. Like, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. And I literally just said schizos. I said schizos, crazy people. I didn't say you. But I mean, if you can't afford games, then you can't afford games and still everything that you want. Oh well. Too bad, so sad. Ain't nobody upset. Play your free games, man, and enjoy yourself. I can already let's see here. Them boys be buns. Sometimes Rick James. I saw your tweet earlier about you canceling your PS Plus a decade ago, and it motivated me to cancel mine. Oh man, I'm not trying to tell anybody to cancel this if they don't want to. But I guess it motivated you. It's been long overdue. I can't lie. Paying $10 annual for NSO is all I need. Yeah, I mean, like I said, listen, man. I'm a simple guy. I'm a simple man with simple needs. And what I realized is that for the time that I have to play games, now maybe when I retire, you know, because I don't know what I'm going to be doing in 20 years from now. I'll probably work in a different job while having somebody else do this for me, and I'll just come on periodically. But like, when I retire, when I'm done, yeah, I'll probably get everything. And because I'll have a million, like, you know, I'll have way more time. Like when my boy's old, because I ain't having no more kids. So like when my boy's all grown and he's doing his thing, and my daughter, she's already getting older. When everybody's already grown up, then I have more time and I can retire and I can like enjoy my day in peace. Then yeah, I'll probably play more. I'll probably subscribe to more things and all that, because then I can really just be like a taste tester for everything. But right now, because I'm so busy where I'm literally working, I'm taking care of my kids like all the time, and I'm always doing something. And my wife, you know, I'm making sure that she gets all set up so she can be good for the next number of years. Like, you know, I don't have the time to be sitting here going through subscription models and all this type of stuff. Like I got NSO, that's fine. You know, I'm going to play a few RPGs, you know, every year. I'm going to play the big Nintendo first-party games. I'm going to enjoy those. That's what I have time for. You know, that's really what it comes down to. I don't have time to play everything. I don't have time to look through endless catalogs of games to play stuff. I just don't. I haven't even went through, I got so many games that I haven't even opened sealed. So for me, I don't need it. You know, I don't need it. So I canceled mine, you know, 10 years ago in 2016 after Uncharted 4 came out. I played Uncharted 4 for like a couple months online. I played like with the community PE arena. And then I canceled it, never looked back. Never bought it back again after that. I don't think I've ever decided to get it again. I mean, maybe like a month or two, but probably not. I don't remember. So yeah, man. OJ has 30 years before retirement because he's in his 20s. I do not have 30 years before retirement. I probably have about, realistically speaking, I probably have about maybe 20 something years. Maybe 30. Okay, well, maybe I still have 30 years, but that's not because I'm in my 20s. It's because I might have to retire like when I'm in my like 70s or something like that. Like when I'm like 70 something. But I don't see myself doing video gaming going, screaming at 70. That just seems like crazy. I do see myself still talking about video games and still discussing video games, but probably like more in a chill setting. Probably like more like somebody else has the channel and I'm just coming on to give my insight every now and then, you know. I don't see myself being like an everyday host. No, definitely not. Definitely not. So I see myself just, like I said, still talking about games. Yeah, like Skip Bayless, that dude's like 70, he still talks about sports. So I could see myself doing more sports when I'm that age, like more talking about Niners, because like if the Niners still haven't won a Super Bowl by that time, I'm gonna be like, Niners, I don't know how much time I have left on this planet, you know, in my physical form. You need to win a Super Bowl now. Like, I'll probably get more intense about it later. So I hope they win one within that time period. But yeah, I'll probably do more sports stuff. Like as I get older, I'll probably do more commentary stuff. I'm definitely gonna branch out, but I need to hire an editor. So I'll probably branch out, and then like I said, I'll probably find like a different host for this channel for like full time. But once again, that's like decades into the future. I mean, I wouldn't even consider it for like the next decade. I'd probably say we're good with me being here for like the host for like the next decade, and then maybe after that, I'll think about it. I'll think about other stuff, but I gotta create the other stuff first. I gotta create the other channels and the other things. Like I gotta create all that, and then I'll think. And like I said, and then I'll think about the situation with like, you know, this channel. I canceled my PSN like 6 years ago. Okay, yeah. Why do people think Steam Machine is going to be any competition for consoles? It's not going to sell better than Xbox, let alone Beta. Probably not. Can you guess how high the sales numbers will be for Steam Machine, like in the first year or in the first 5 years of its release? I don't think it's really going to sell more than 15 million systems in the first 5 years. It'll probably be pretty low. We love making Hawktua fans angry in the morning. I mean, does he have any fans? What fans does he have? What fans does Hawktua D have? You know, I don't think he has any fans. Let's see. If I had a YouTube channel, I'd never retire. If you had a YouTube channel, at some point you gotta retire from the channel, bro. Like I can't be on here at 80 years old or 70-some years old doing. Like I can't be on here normally doing that. Like I'm gonna have grandkids and all that by that time, so I'm gonna be like playing with them and enjoying. I'm gonna be enjoying my retirement, bro. Like I'm not gonna be sitting here doing this every single day. Don't get me wrong. I'll still come through. I'll have a replacement. I'll have somebody that's just as good, if not way better than me, and they'll be doing this stuff. And so if y'all still want to watch at that point, maybe y'all have kids that watch at that point, you know. But I can't be even like 60s would be like kind of pushing it, right? So for me, I think like another solid, I can give you guys for sure, like 100% for sure, like another solid decade. I will guarantee, God willing, like, and make sure my health, everything's good. I can guarantee you guys probably like another decade for sure. But like after that, that'll be tough. I might still do it. Like I still won't be like super old. I won't be young, but I won't be super old. So it's like, we'll see, you know. But we gotta take it one step at a time. We gotta get through this. We got to get through the Switch 2 era. Like, I don't think I'll retire before the Switch 2's done. So, y'all will get a whole nother generation out of me. And I've been here now for how many generations? I started in the Wii Gen, Wii, 3DS, Wii U, Switch 1, Switch 2. So I've been here for 5 gens. I've been here for a hot minute. 5 different systems, you know? OJ Jr. taking the channel, making the Xbox main. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. No, my boy, he's definitely gonna have something in terms of, but he's gonna have his own, like he's gonna have his own channel, like his own stuff that he does and all that. So, yeah, he's gonna have his own thing though. Like, I'm gonna build him his own like streaming room and all that. Like when he's of age, like maybe like when he's like 15 or 16, I'll probably build him his own streaming room and all that, and like he can decide if he wants to do that or not. That's up to him. Yo, Kevin with the 3, let's go. Shake your hand, sir.
What's up, OJ? How are you? There is another JRPG coming out this week on Thursday. Starbytes. It's sell out at Walmart. Can I get any music from Super Mario RPG?
Yeah, Starbytes is looking interesting. We'll see how it ends up doing. Super Mario RPG. Thank you for the $3 dono. I appreciate that. Let's go. All right, let's loop this a couple times. That would be funny to still have a YouTube when you're older saying, "Hey, they're young whippersnappers." I know, seriously, but I don't think I'll ever talk like that, even when I'm old. That's like people talk like that like 100 years ago, like when my grandpa was around and stuff like that. So I don't think I'm gonna say what they said. Like, oh man, OG will come out of retirement if Chrono Trigger remake gets announced. Hopefully, my heart will hold up, you know. But they need to announce that by that time, before I'm like really old, you know. When OJ announces Super Smash Bros. Movie, you'll come out of retirement. Super Smash Bros. Movie? Guys, I'm not retired. I don't get it. So, like, what do you guys got to frame it right. Hey, what's up, V? Welcome. How you doing today? So far, at least, you'll be here for the Switch 3 misinformation arc. That's, to be honest, if there's anything that's going to push me to retire, it's that. Like, it's the way that the console launches are. Console launches are like the worst. They are like the absolute worst. If there's anything that makes me want to retire and just like go work at UPS or something like that, it's like, like I've thought about, not that I was like serious, but maybe like just go part-time and hire someone. I thought about that, man. After all the Switch 2 stuff, like I said, it crossed my mind. It wasn't like ever going to happen, but it like crossed my mind, like, man, let me just like go work UPS and just do this part-time. Like people online are crazy, you know, but I was like, nah, I'm like, I don't really feel like driving a truck right now. Let me wait. So, so maybe after 10 years, after my 10, then okay, I'll go work at UPS. I'll close out. I'll work a cool 15 or whatever at UPS, get my retirement, and then I'll call it a day. I'll call it a life, you know, and I'll chill after that. But like, I don't know, man. Like, because like they were hiring, and I know people there. They're like, oh, we can get you a job, and like UPS pays well. Like it pays really well in my area. So I was like, because people use it a lot. People always be shipping packages. So I was like, Had another friend that works at the Amazon. He's like, hey, we can get you like get you fast track to management. I'm like, oh, okay, that's not bad too. You know, I did some editing work for them, you know, so I was like, maybe, we'll see. Maybe a decade from now, and I'll just do like this part, and then I'll do that full, you know, so we'll see. But yeah, man, like if there's anything that'll get me to retire, it's like going through that stuff again. It's going through that nonsense again. That'll get me to retire. Going through that trash. And the funny thing is, the misinformation arc is still going on. And I confirmed it too. I did confirm it. When people say, like, a lot of PC schizos and, like, weirdos, like Xbox guys and PC schizos, they were trying to make it seem as if the Pro Controller has a paid button where you need to have the credit card. Like, that's what I heard from them, and they've been repeating this lie from last year all the way to this year. It's still this year that this button requires a credit card to use. That is a complete lie. I have confirmed it. When you go to the Switch 2, you can map this button to anything that you want. So no, it does not require a credit card to use. You can turn it off. You can map it to any other function that you want to map it to. So it can essentially just, if you don't use the chat, you can map that button to like a quick swap for like another, it gives you like basically another paddle, right? You can map it to any other button that you want. Like you can map these buttons. You just have to map it through the system menu. So this button can actually be mapped to anything, like a up, down, left, or right, whatever you want to map it to for a quick function. So that's a lie. And that's a lie that a lot of PC schizos still repeat to this day. So maybe I'll talk about that in my video upcoming for the Switch 2 anniversary. Let's see here. Yo, I didn't know that about the C button. Kind of sweet. Yeah, you can map it to... I tested it out last night or the other night. You can map it to whatever you want. In the system menu, though. In the system menu. So you can map it to whatever. Or you can just turn it off. Like, you don't have to have it do that. You can turn the button off. You can map it to whatever you want in the system menu. So yeah, they're still spreading lies and grifts for money. Still running and dodging me when it comes to debates. So, you know, they're not planning on actually talking. They're not planning on actually getting the truth out there. They want there to be lies. That's how they run their economy. That's how they run their business, by lying. And then they'll call anybody that wants to actually clear up misinformation, or anybody that's a fan of this. They'll call you bootlicker to try to diminish what you have to say, you know. But then I say, okay, I'm a bootlicker. Why don't you come prove it? Come talk to me about that. Tell me why I am. And you guys know what happens every time that they come on the show, or that I've been on the show. You guys know what happens, right? We know what happens after that. So they end up looking really stupid. So that's really what's going down there. Some people just don't like the truth, or they simply don't want the truth. You know, they want to be able to run a grift for money. If you quit YouTube, maybe you should get the Niners to get you to try to win a Super Bowl. I cannot play for the Niners. I'm not better than anybody on that team. Every other gaming company is out here playing 4D chess and fighting for their lives, while I feel Steam and Nintendo are just chilling in the corner, sipping tea and step out what they need. I mean, I think it's tough for everybody. I don't think Valve hasn't been able to sell a Steam Deck in how long because of the prices. So I think that they're kind of stressed a little bit too. I mean, all things considered, like, Valve is simply, people will not even mention the stuff that's a problem with Valve. The fact that you have not been able to buy a Steam Deck officially from them, isn't that like anti-consumer? I think that's pretty anti-consumer, but everyone says, oh, well, it's no big deal. But why? If you weren't able to buy a Switch 2 or buy an Xbox or buy a PlayStation directly from those companies, from Microsoft, Sony, or Nintendo, people would be bringing up that's not consumer friendly. That's not good. So I don't know why Valve just gets away with that. I guess people just say they do nothing, oh, they're fine. And no, that's also anti-consumer. That is an anti-consumer thing when you have a product that you've advertised and nobody can buy it. That is anti-consumer, you know? That is definitely anti-consumer. So I don't know if they're just sipping tea when you can't even buy one of their flagship products that everyone tells me online. People have been telling me that it's successful. Okay. It's so successful that you can't buy it right now. So I see what you're saying for sure, Dingo. I see what you're saying, but at the same time, I don't think it's a cakewalk for anybody right now, you know? But yeah, man, it is what it is. Are they talking about the game chat features with NSO? No, they're not talking about the game chat features with NSO. They were essentially pushing this narrative that button, there is no use for the button outside of paying for NSO. And that is false. That is false. You can map that button to whatever else you want. So it essentially gives you like an extra button, like a quick swap or whatever. You know, like the GL and GR buttons, like you can map those to any other function. It's the same thing. You know, so they didn't know that though, because they don't have a Switch 2 and they don't actually care, you know? I need you to be Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers streaming and wonder if you were going to retire or not. Okay, yeah. Seriously, man. It would be World War III on Nintendo Online if you couldn't buy a Switch 2. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you just couldn't buy one when people wanted one, if you just couldn't buy it, same thing. Like, people were giving Sony crap for, you know, the scalping and the problems not being able to buy a PS5. So it's like, come on now. Britta Food for Dogs channel is a lady that does well into her years with a very big heart for RPGs. Everyone is different and okay will always be with you in your heart and memories. That's true. I have seen the Food for Dogs lady, and that's pretty dope, you know. But I think that the difference is that at her age, there wasn't video games when she was young, right? So it's very weird to see somebody that age be into video games. By the time that I reach that age, there'll be a lot of old grandpas that are also gaming as well. So it won't be as uncommon. Just because, remember, video games is a fairly new media. It's not as old as literature, art, even movies, like movies and plays and all that stuff. That was all way before video games. There's a lot of people that were, you know, like the people that were first invented video games for the most part, a lot of them are still alive. Not all of them, but a lot of them are still alive. So the people that grew up with games like in my era, when we all get old, you know, there's going to be a lot more people that were like Food for Dogs, right? Whereas with her era, there wasn't as many gamers because she didn't grow up with video games because there was no video games when she was a young lady, you know? So it won't be as different, because it's different for her, because you don't see people that age on YouTube with video games. I think there'll be a lot more, but you know, considering that there's going to be a lot of gaming content creators that obviously probably keep their channels because they can probably still make money off of it, and they'll probably still be talking about video games even when they're old, you know, because it's still a vehicle to make money. And you know how it is. I mean, you can make more money, you can put away for your retirement, whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I think it'll be a little bit different by the time that we get old, you know? There'll be more people that will be willing to do what she does. Whereas, once again, I think, what is she? She's in her 70s or 80s. So that means she grew up, if she's in her 70s or 80s, that means she grew up, like, what, in the 40s? Like, she was born in the 40s? So, obviously, there was no video games until, like, the 70s, pretty much, right? About, I think, 60s or... So, she was already, you know, an adult, though. She didn't have any video games in her, in her youth, you know? So... 50 is 50 years the most common hobby for old people? To probably going to be video games. Yeah, it's gonna be one of the most common things. Absolutely. There'll be a bunch of retirees game. Oh yeah, there's gonna be a ton. There's gonna like I said, even all of us. Like if you're 20, even if you're 20 years old, right? You're 20 years old right now. And you're 30 years old. You're 40 years old. You're in that age range. Let's just say 40 years from now. And hopefully everybody's still, you know, alive and kicking. That's all gonna be older age for most of us here, right? And I mean, yeah, maybe some of us will stop playing, but a lot of us will not. Like, you're not going to stop playing or liking it. You're probably still going to want to play, you know, at least something. Even if it's the old games, you're still going to want to play at some point. So it's not going to go away, you know. Yo, shout out to Metal Wolf Tensei. Thank you for the tune-in tier pledge. Appreciate that. Welcome. Let's go. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate that. New tune-in tier. Let's go. 396 on the board. We are 4 new Elite Ninjas away from getting back to 400. Let's go, guys. I appreciate that. Exclamation mark, member, lowercase, if you want to join up for that $1 tune-in tier like my man Metal Wolf Tensei did. Thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate that. Excuse me. We're going to play Smash in our 70s. Man, I don't know. I got to make sure. I got to make sure that we eat all of our carrots. I'll keep it a buck though. You guys want me to be honest, man? I want to say that I have a fear of like getting old to the point to where like the problem is like I don't want to get old to the point to where like I can't move and stuff. Like I know that's gonna come at some point, but I've seen dudes that are like in their 80s and 90s that move way better. So like that's been like my thing. I'm like, yo, I just want to be able to move, like be able to like move my fingers and like my eyes don't go out bad, you know. I don't want to like ever get to the point to where it's like I'm like I can't move. Oh, I move when I break a bone, you know. Like I can't get to that point. So that's why I always lift weights. That's why I'm trying to keep my bones and my muscles strong. So throughout the years, I don't have any problems like that, man. Because like I said, I've seen people get so old to the point where they can't even really play games. They can't really do nothing. But I've seen old dudes that are like 90 that are still like, oh yeah, they still up, they watering their garden, they're, you know, they're up and about. I'm like, yeah, I need to be like that, you know. I'm a game nerd until I die. I've been foretold to pre-written in my DNA. Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much me, man. It's pretty much till I'm gone. We'll all be by that time. We'll all be dudes in Cyberpunk. I mean, I don't know if that's our generation, but my son maybe. I think because he's gonna make it. He's probably gonna make it to the 2100s. He'll be older in the 2100s, but I think he'll be alive in the 20s. So I think that's maybe his generation. Might not be ours, but I think the kids born now, yes, because the kids born now, they're gonna potentially make it to the year 2100, right? So by then, yes, I think. But I don't know about by us. I mean, it could be, but we've been stagnating. Like there's been a lot of stagnation from like the year 2000 to now. I thought there was going to be a lot more new stuff. Like we all thought that the year 2000 was going to be like hoverboards and stuff, and that did not happen. Like we all thought it was going to be a lot better. Let's keep it a buck. Technology rapidly advanced from like 70s, 80s, 90s, but like 2000 to 2026, don't get me wrong, it's been fine-tuned. There's a lot of like great technology like smartphones and stuff, but other than that, man, I don't know. It ain't been that great. So, yeah, you never know what's going to happen in the future. You know what I'm saying? You never know what's going to happen in the future. You don't know what technology, what medicine, what is going to... I mean, it's only a matter of time to where they truly figure out, like, okay, we know what to do to make people live this long or this long. Or it's only a matter of time. But it's just a matter of, like, money and when. You know, those are the type of things that you don't know what miracle thing's gonna come out. I mean, I talk about this story all the time. Jerry Jones, he took a miracle drug that literally saved his life that 95% of us do not have access to if we had the same form of disease that he had. He took something because he has a ton of money and it was experimental and it literally saved his life. It literally saved his life. So most people would have just died from that, what he had. And for him, nope, not him. He had the money, he paid for it, and he got it, and it was experimental. So it's like, you never know what other type of technology that will be available for everybody in the future that could be fatal. Well, not anymore, you know? So those are the crazy things. Yo, writers, with the tune-in tier pledge, I do appreciate that. Thank you so much, writers, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Combo breaks. When my buddy in a coffin, I'll make him put a Switch controller in my hand and let people know I was a huge gamer. Just kidding. Put the Switch controller in there, man. It's all good. They had this thing that there's gonna be flying cars. They really did have this thing that there was gonna be flying cars and all sorts of stuff, and there's not. It's not. It's the same cars that we had 25 years ago. They don't even look that much better. I'll keep it a buck. Like the cars from 25 years ago also look awesome. You got a like a, what's it called? What's that? A Corvette from like 25 years ago. Those Corvettes from the early 2000s look lit. Like the Corvette or like the Ford, like the Mustangs, like the GTs, all those cars look really cool. They look dope. They don't look, the cars of today don't look significantly better. So shout outs, riders, man. I appreciate you, fam. Let's go. 137. We're 13 combos away from a platinum and a half. Hey, yo, I appreciate that. If you woke up in 1992, but you had all your memories in an adult body, would you go to Japan and create Pokemon? Well, I think they were already creating Pokemon by that time, Alvin. So they were already in the midst of creating Pokemon at that time. So I think Pokemon started development, I think in like 1989 or 1990. I know it was like either like very early 90s because it took them like 6 years to make that game. And it got delayed multiple times and they were having trouble with it. And I think it came out, what, 96 in Japan? So I think you would need to actually be, it would need to be before 1992 because they were already developing it at that time, I think. So, yeah, old cars look super clean. And they looked clean back then, too. Like, I remember people driving Corvettes and people driving, you know, all of those type of cars. And they were cool. Give me a pair of Mantis Blades. Got to protect myself from those cyber psychos. PC schizos are going to go crazy in the future because they're going to like actually like hyperjack your brain and stuff like that. If you say like Gaben's like Gaben the third or Gaben the fourth or whatever Gaben number we're on, or I don't know if he has any kids or anything like that, but like Gaben's descendants, you know what I'm saying? Like Romancing Saga, Gaben Steam Edition, like you're going to have to fight off those Gabenites because they're going to like directly jack into your brain if you see something wrong about Steam Deck 5 or Steam Deck 3 or whatever the heck they're going to do. We haven't even talked about Yoshi today. I heard somebody playing Billie Jean too. Shout outs. Didn't realize I was 30 seconds behind. Just wanted to comment on Corvette Stingray's a dream car. Yeah, Corvette Stingray's nice, man. I don't know. My dream car has always been just the same thing. Pretty modest. Is just like a really decked out Lexus IS Sport, IS 350 Sport, but like the decked out one, like the fully featured one. And those are way too expensive. Those are way too expensive, but that's the one that I want. And I'll get it one of these days, like when I'm older. I'll get it like 10 years from now. I'll have it in 10 years. So give me 10 years. I'm going to put away a little bit every single year and I'll take it and I'll just go get one in 10 years. I'm already starting to save just a little bit every month. So in 10 years, I'll buy it. That's what I told myself. In 10 years, I'll get that car. I got to save for it. So I'm putting it away. So in 2036, I'll get that fully featured, decked out, you know. I don't want the new one though. I'll settle for one that's like a 2025 model in like 10 years from now. Like I don't need the newest like 2036 model. Give me the 2025 and I'll just freaking deck that one out even more. So, but I'll put away and I'll get it one of these days. Lexus underrated as hell. Oh yeah, the Lexus, the IS 350 Sports, those ones are so nice. But yeah, I've always wanted that one, but no, not right now. Not right now. Did the Yoshi reviews come in? No, we're just talking about Yoshi because it's this week. So no, the reviews are coming in on probably, it might be tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, maybe Wednesday for the Yoshi reviews. The game's coming out on Thursday, so I would expect the reviews to come out the 2 days in advance. So probably tomorrow morning, but it could also be Wednesday. I'm expecting a low 80s, maybe high 70s, low 80s. That's what I'm expecting for Yoshi. High 70s, low 80s for that game. They're usually 48 hours before. Yeah, they're usually the day before. So, usually. Pong by Atari. He says, I'm 65 and I'm still gaming. I started in 1978 when I was 17. Nice, Pong. Pong, I gotta ask you a question. Pong, so how did you feel like when you first started gaming? Like, what were your, like, and it was kind of like a bit of a new medium, right? Like in 1978. I mean, there was definitely games and all that. But how do you feel it is like today compared to back then? You know, like when you started gaming, like what was the vibe like with your friends, or like what you see now in today's day compared to back then? Like, how was it? I mean, I'm kind of part of that generation as well, but mine was a little bit further after that. I just want to hear your thoughts, because if you were 17 in 1978, you got a lot of knowledge, brother. So I want to hear it, you know? I want to hear it. Let's see here. But yeah, Lexus is nice. Lexus is nice though. It's nice. I can't predict Switch 2 game scores. It's all over the place. Yeah, just predict the 70s score. If you predict the 70s score, you're probably gonna be right. So just predict like a high 70s, and you're. I mean, listen, most of the games are that. Like a lot of the games, we had how many 7s in a row did we have? So just predict the 70s, and you're probably okay. You know. My grandpa's in his 60s and still games to this day. He's a big Xbox guy. Okay, well, you have a young grandpa. If your grandpa's only in his 60s, your grandpa's pretty young for 60s then. I mean, your grandpa, I mean, he's young. Grandpa, you know, 60. That's not bad. Although, I don't know. I could be a grandpa, probably, like, not anytime soon, but, like, within the next 10 years, I mean, it's possible. I don't know. I don't think my daughter's going to have any kids by the time, but, I mean, like, 10 years, she'll be 24, so maybe in her 20s she has one. So I could be a grandpa within the next 10 years. Who knows? We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Let's see here. LJ, what are we talking about? Nothing. Let's see here. Song request. Anarchy Reigns testing me. All right, I got you, man. Thank you for the Elite Ninja pledge, man. Anarchy Reigns. Reminds me of Nick Wright from what's it called? From Fox Sports. Very pop. He hosts the First Thing First podcast. He's like 41. And he's a grandpa already. he's like just turned 40 or something like that, or he's 41 and he's already a grandpa. He's a grandpa. So that's crazy. Let me double check.
Valuable items.
Yeah, he's 41. He's born in 84. He's a grandpa he's a grandpa at 41. Yeah. Because his son just had a baby. So yeah, he's a grandpa at 41 years old, which is crazy. Because I think his dad and his dad's dad is still alive too. Shout outs to Riders with another gifted membership. Thank you so much, Riders. I appreciate that. Thank you for another gift. Let's go. Getting to 140 on the board. We are close, boys and girls. Platinum and a half. I can feel it. Combo breaks. Grandpa OJ roasting schizos in 2036. Listen, I don't think I'll be a grandpa by 2036. I think my daughter will probably not have a kid by then. But like, you know, she might not. Who knows? We'll see. But I don't think she goes past 30 without having a kid. So I think by by 2040 for sure. I'll definitely probably be a grandpa by 2040. So that seems more in line. You know, that seems more in line. Yo, shouts to Majora's Math getting that Rider Z membership. Let's go. Nixon 4, baby. And I just got my PS4 back to play Grand Blue Fantasy LOL after trying that beta. I can't wait till July. This man playing a Grand Blue Fantasy on a crusty PS4, bro. You can't get a this man got a PS4 back to play Grand Blue. You can't just get a PS5 and play it on there? Let's see here. 5 gens alive all at once as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Nick Wright's dad is still alive, and I think his dad's dad might still be alive. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but I know for sure his dad still is. So yeah, so his baby, he's a grandpa, so he has dad, grandpa, great grandpa. I didn't even get close to seeing my great grandpa. Not even close to seeing. I think I saw like my great grandma, yes. My great grandpa, not even close. So even like my grandpa, like, you know, which is still sad, but it is what it is. So happy for him though. That's why you don't want to wait too long before you start, you know, having kids. You want to be alive for, you know, your kids and their grandkids and all that type of stuff, man. Is Grand Blue 60 FPS on Switch? Nope. That's why I'm not really hyping it up and not talking about it, because it's 30 FPS. It runs like the PS4 version. That's just not good enough. I played the demo or I played the cert, and I'm like, nah, it's not. It's not like it's a bad port, but it's not a great port. There's got to be at least a 40 FPS mode on there. So to me, they didn't do a great job with that. I mean, it runs solid at 30, but nah, man, nah, I'm good. Just living with my great grandfather. Man, that's awesome, bro. What stories would your great grandfather tell you? Did he tell you anything from like back in the day? What did he tell you? I want to know. You saw your great grandma too? That's nice, man. That's awesome, bro. I never got a chance really to see her like that. Ozo, you'll have to wait for Switch 3. Keep expectations in check. All right, no problem, Felipe. He died when I was 6. All I remember is what he looks like. Oh, you don't remember any stories or nothing? Oh, okay. What would be a good game to start out turn-based? A good game to start out turn-based? You can do Persona. You can do Shin Megami Tensei. Valkyria Chronicles. A lot of good stuff. Expedition 33. A lot of good turn-based games out there. Metaphor Refantasio. Beat 'em ups also runs at 30 FPS. So that's why I don't like him. Boom. Oh my gosh, this man. Had my great grandpa for a decent chunk of my life, but not long enough. What did your great grandpa tell you? Did he tell you any stories or any knowledge or wisdom from like back in the day? Let me know. If anybody has any knowledge or wisdom that their grandparents, like their especially great grandparents, told them, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. What did he tell you? What did he say about the world back then? Bark says, my family is quite young. I knew my great-grandmother for a long time. She only passed a few years ago. Oh. What did she tell you? I'm going to say the same thing. For anybody that has great-grandparents, I want to know what they told you. I want to know what did they say about stuff? Grand Blue and Tales of Arise, shaking my head. Those have no business being 30 FPS. It's all good. More prone to Elliot. Yeah, like they have no business being 30 FPS. I think that, you know, like 40, I mean, if they did 40 FPS, I'd be more like, okay, 40 FPS. I would say that, in particular, Tales of Arise has no business. Tales of Arise has no business. It's set, scripted battle scenes. It's not even real-time within the world combat. They siphon off the battlefield towards like a small arena, and you have to fight within the contains of that. Now, Grand Blue, it's like open-ended to where like you get right into the fight, so I understand that, but there's no reason for Tales of Arise that has siphoned battle scenes, like where you go into like a battle screen. There's no reason for that to be 30 FPS. That's just lazy. That's just like 40 FPS should be like, okay, let's just do some 40 FPS. But like Fallout 4, for example, Fallout 4 is at 60 FPS on Switch too. Fallout 4. So you're trying to tell me that Tales of Arise is more graphically demanding and stuff than Fallout 4? No, it's not. Come on now, stop the cap. We all know what's happening here. We all know that. It's just it's a quick port. It's a quick port. It's a lazy port. I'm not saying that they're lazy, but it's a lazy port of the game. They did not do their best, you know? I know game dev is tough, and it's Unreal Engine. I'm giving them some slack. It's like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy the game. I just think that, like, you know, for like action RPGs like Tales of Arise and action RPGs like Grand Blue, that should be 60. But, you know, I'm only looking at some of the competition on the same system. You got Fallout 4. That's 60 They got 30, 40, and 60 FPS modes. You got what's it called? You got Digimon. Obviously it's a turn-based RPG, but you got Digimon coming out. That's 60 FPS. So, nah, man. I got to see my great-grandmother. She lived to 101. I was 6, so I don't remember what she told me. Oh, okay. Yeah, Fallout 4 was impressive. They added DLSS after the fact. Yeah. I'm Russian, so nothing they would say in the world back then is probably of value to you. Oh, okay. I got you. Okay. Well, you can still say it just in case. You never know, but it's all good. That's not even like I'm trying to extract any value from anything. I just want to know. I'm just like I don't know. Okay, so I haven't said this before. I don't know if you know this, but maybe you do. You guys know I'm a history buff, right? So that's why I'm always interested in what old people got to say, is because I'm a history buff. So I like history, you know? So I'm a big fan of just like what happened in the past. You know, I don't know why. I just am. I've always been that way. I've always been very curious about what's happened in the past, you know? Let's see here. Varkster with the 10 Aussie, which is $7. Shout outs. And he says, a hot take which will piss people off. The Tales series is mid. I played several and unsure why they're garnered such loyal fan base. That's like my opinion, like when nobody's looking, Varkster. That's what I say, like when I'm like, yeah, Tales is good. As soon as I cut off the stream, yeah, right, freaking Tales. That's what I do. Like when nobody's paying attention, that's what I say, man. That's exactly what I say. 147 on the board. My man Varkster. Let's go. Combo break. 77 on the board. Oh my god. We are out here today, man. I appreciate that. Anybody does 77 or more, you can beat out my man Varkster on the Hokage board. 35 for the Ninja board. And 3 combos away from a platinum. There we go. Going further. I don't know. Are you pissing people off? I don't know. I do like I played Tales of Vesperia. I thought that was good for the time on the 360. I thought the graphics looked incredible at the time. I played, I beat that game. I played Tales of Symphonia on the GameCube. I thought that was cool. I played Tales of Arise on the PS5. I thought that was cool. So it's like, I don't dislike Tales games. I just don't think that they're like I said, I think that they are gatekeeper, if not gatekeeper, like a little bit of a tier below gatekeeper. Like I said, like the tier list goes S tier, A tier, gatekeeper, GK tier, so gatekeeper, and then B, C, D, whatever, bottom tiers, right? So I think that Tales is like a gatekeeper, or it's like below that. I kind of put it below a gatekeeper, but it's kind of a gatekeeper because it's been around for so long. So yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I played Grandia. Well, I mean, Tales of Arise did sell pretty good. I mean, I think it sold like 3 million plus or something like that. So Tales of Arise was not a bad. It sold fairly solid. My great-grandpa told me that there was PC schizos were just as bad back in the 20s. Like, man, you see? That schizo over there. He got all the booze, man. You see? I remember my great-grandma, I was like 3 years old, stealing her money from under her pillow. Oh, my God, bro. You stealing from great-grandma? I lived with my great-grandmother for all my life. 4 years ago, she passed away when I was 24, and now I'm 28. If she knew what I was doing, she'd be crying her eyes out and saying... hallelujah. Hey, shout outs, Killer Ninja. There you go. You're making her proud. I played Tales of Vesperia last year. It was my first Tales. It was good at first, but definitely overstayed its welcome. If you played it back in 2008 like me, it was pretty incredible, like to see the graphics and all that. It looks so vibrant and bright and nice. But I did like Tales of Vesperia. Sony retreats from PC gaming, robbing us of maybe 4 games. PC guys are now robbed of 7 games for the next 10 years. Oh man. Thoughts on Suikoden 2? It's cool. Tales is definitely a B grade series. It's not as massive. It just felt it was lacking a lot of oomph to make up for it. So it doesn't have the S tier for me. Oh yeah. I mean, no, I don't think anybody thinks Tales is S tier. I don't think anybody really thinks Tales is S tier. I mean, Tales, it's got some reviews that are kind of like S tier, but I don't think the consistency's not there for it to be an S tier. Like, to me, yeah, it's lacking some oomph. It's definitely lacking some oomph. I mean, right now, I'll be honest, and this is definitely an unpopular opinion as well, but like, I think Romancing Saga that I've played is like kind of better than like any Tales game that I've played, and I know that's something that most people would probably balk at. Like, no, that's not true, because there's issues with Romancing Saga, but the combat system is just, to me, significantly better. Romancing Saga 2 Revenge of the Seventh, the remake, that one, not all the Romancing Saga games, but this one in particular, I'm having a lot more fun playing this than I did Tales of Arise or any of the most recent Tales games. But yeah, it's all good. Tales is not bad. I think it's like, to me, I think it's like a B tier. It's like a B C tier type of game for me. I think it's good. Tales of Symphonia was one of the best GameCube RPGs. One of the few but best ones, yeah. You stole it? I bet you did. You're right. Maybe doesn't say funny. Does say funny things sometimes. Sometimes he does. Things were so basic in 1978. The arcade had much better games at the time. Gaming really started to get exciting when the SMS and the NES launched with games like Phantasy Star and Sega Master System. Yeah, and Zelda. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was exciting. That's when you knew like the full potential. I think, like, of course, like Atari and all that, you saw like the beginnings, but I think it was very clear that this can evolve. This can get way better as a medium. I think it was pretty clear, because even like when I was younger and I used to play, you know, NES back in the day, I knew that I'm like, oh, this is going to get better. This is only going to get better. This is only going to get better. And I think by the time like the 90s came around, you knew for sure, because technology was advancing it seemed like every single year there was a new system, there was a new bit war, there was a new something coming out in the 90s. The 90s, we went from NES graphics to freaking PS2 in 10 years, right? Like, it was crazy. Whereas you look from 10 years ago, you look at Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 kind of looks as good as everything that's out now, and if not better. There's very few games that look better than Uncharted 4 10 years ago, right? Like, or if you just take Uncharted 4 and you compare it, and I'm not even just trying to cap either. Like, I mean, yeah, 30 FPS, but let's be real here. There's a lot of games that don't look better than Uncharted 4. And I get it. That's law of diminishing returns. But the technology advanced so fast from 1990 to 2000. So that's how you knew things were just going to keep on getting better and better and better. Like, I knew when I saw, like, Neo Geo, or when I saw arcade perfect ports, like when I saw PS1 in, like, what was it, 93 or 94 when I saw I was like, whoa, what is this? It can play CDs? What's a CD? Barely even knew what a CD was. I was still listening to cassette tapes back then, and even sometimes the vinyls or whatever. So it was nuts, man. It was nuts. It was some crazy stuff. Red Dead Redemption 2 still has the best graphics. Exactly. Like, Red Dead Redemption 2 came out nearly, it's going on, 8 years ago now? Was it 2018 for that game? It's on a PS4. That game still has, I mean, the gameplay is kind of trash, and like the controls are kind of garbage, but the graphics are incredible for like a PS4, right? So that's the thing, man. Like, the law of diminishing returns is kicking our butt. Kicking our butt. I don't know why Kendrick Lamar is coming up. That's crazy, because this is a video game mix, but I wish I can play it, but I can't, because I'm gonna get copyrighted by his team. So whatever. I'll play it anyway. I'll just scrub it later. I like the song. Another game to prove the point. Arkham Knight literally looks better than WB's own sequels. Yeah, that's true. Arkham Knight looks really good. Kendrick Lamar is the only guy that's like 5'1" that has more aura than anybody else. Like, there ain't nobody that size as a man that has aura like he does. Oh man. I still love the graphics of games. like Super Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. Oh yeah, those are like timeless games. Odyssey is always gonna look good. Like 10 years from now, people are oh Odyssey still looks good. Breath of the Wild still looks good. Like because like we're 10 years from Breath of the Wild and it still looks good, right? Like did you play Breath of the Wild on Switch too? Oh well, you did it, Ninmar. But I mean, have you seen it? It looks incredible. So yeah, like it's timeless. Those graphics. Drake watching the stream crying now. What do you guys think about Drake's new albums? I haven't listened to really any of it, but I saw a lot of people talking about it. You know, so what do you guys think about Drake's new albums? Are they good? Yeah, you're Nate for those who have listened to everything. Hey, what's up, Figure Drawing? Welcome, man. Prince also, yeah. Michael Jackson though has aura maxed. There's nobody that's ever matched the aura of Michael Jackson. He's literally the definition of aura. Is Michael Jackson. No, I mean, there's only one guy that I think has even gotten close to aura as Michael Jackson, and I don't think he's even really that close. And that's Michael Jordan. Those are the two people in my lifetime that I feel have had the most impeccable aura of all time. Michael Jackson is at the top. He's S tier. And probably Michael Jordan is probably like a little bit below him. Maybe the Beatles. The Beatles. Maybe the Beatles. Like, but they were so goofy and their music's just kind of weird. So like they definitely lose a little bit of aura because their music is just it's good music. Don't get me wrong, but like they lose a little bit of aura. They lose a little bit of aura. But the Beatles, maybe that. Maybe like I'm trying to think of like maybe like a rock like the rock bands they had aura too, but they were so rough and tumble. Like part of having aura is being reserved. Rockers are not reserved. To me, aura is like you got to be a little bit reserved or like confident in what you're doing in a certain type of confidence. And rockers are rockers. They're talking about snorting and drinking and groupies. So it's like you don't really have no aura when you degenerate like that. So that's the reason why I never really felt like rockers like AC/DC and all these guys like they never really had aura because they're too degenerate. Like their music don't exude aura. It just exudes like degeneracy. So and not that it's bad music, but they're degenerates, like a lot of degenerate stuff. So I don't think there was any aura there with a lot of those guys. So to me, it's like Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan. Those are like guys that had like impeccable aura, you know. Drake has no aura. He sues people on the regular because he can't handle the criticism. I think Drake's got a little bit of aura, but it gets zapped because because he's like Canadian and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it gets a little bit zapped because of that. But but yeah, I mean, I think he has a little bit, but yeah, obviously it's not up to the level of who we're talking about there. You know, Michael Jackson and Michael Jordan. No, not up to the level of those guys. I ain't listening to the other two. I could only take so much Drake. Yeah. Mike Tyson. I think Mike Tyson, it was like frightening aura. Yeah. Mike Tyson was a whole different type of aura. Yeah. Mike Tyson for sure. I don't think it was up to the level of because like once again, Mike Tyson was unhinged at times. So I don't think it was up to the level of Michael Jordan or nowhere near Michael Jackson. But I do think Mike Tyson was like a notch below, like a few notches below Michael Jordan. Yeah. For sure. All right, take it easy, Bartster. Thanks for coming out to the stream, brother. I appreciate you, man. Muhammad Ali. Oh yeah, Muhammad Ali definitely had aura. Yeah, he had aura up there with Michael Jordan for sure. I don't think it was Michael Jackson level, but it was definitely up there with Michael Jordan for sure. Muhammad Ali, absolutely. Unfortunately, for like how many people saw Michael or how people saw Muhammad Ali in his older age, I think that kind of zapped some of that aura from people that didn't grow up with like watching him fight and all that. But it was still like he was still that dude though, even at that age, you know. Will there ever be another Michael Jackson? Absolutely not. He's one of a kind. You know, he's one of a kind, bro. You don't come across Michael Jackson. No, there will never be another Michael Jordan. There'll never be another Michael Jackson. Those are too hard to come across, like way too hard. Like we have archetypes. I think like Kobe came close. Kobe came really close, but he still wasn't close, but no cigar. But no, there won't be another. Well, Kobe. I meant Kobe to Michael Jordan, But yeah, no, there will be nobody that'll be another Michael Jackson. Nah, impossible. Prime Shaq had aura. Shaq had dominant aura, but he didn't have aura like Michael Jordan. And they played in the league at the same time for many years. And Shaq never had the aura that Michael Jordan had. Never. His game was too brutish. It was too physical. He was dominance, but not aura. Dominance, but not aura. And Shaq talked too much outside. He did too many TV commercials. He did too many movies. He did way too many endorsements and things for him to have that type of aura. Not like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was always like mysterious a bit. Yeah, he did Space Jam, and yeah, he did commercials, but he only did certain things. He didn't do everything. He did his Hangs commercials. He did his, he did some other, he did a couple other things, but Shaq was doing rap albums and all that. So it's kind of like, yeah. So you kind of, and like the rap albums weren't like, they were okay, but they weren't anywhere near as good as he was as a basketball player. So it's like when Michael Jordan did Space Jam was damn near as good as Michael Jordan as a basketball player. And, when you talk about aura, it's like everything that you got to do needs to be great. And you've got to also limit yourself to where you're not out there all the time, and that's the problem with Shaq is that you just saw Shaq everywhere. You saw him in crappy movies. You saw him rapping. You saw him everywhere. So that's the problem. That's why he doesn't have aura like Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan, you just see him sometimes on his Hangs commercials, on his Air Jordan 1 commercials. And then when he does a commercial, he did a commercial with Michael Jackson where he played against Michael Jackson one-on-one. Now that is aura. You know what I'm saying? Where you got the two Michaels, and then Michael Jackson's teaching Michael Jordan how to dance and stuff. So it's like, that to me is aura. Like when you're selective on exactly how you're going to go about your business when it comes to your endorsements and things, Yeah, Jam and all that. It's like, Harrison Ford low-key has aura for days. I think Harrison Ford does, but the thing with Harrison Ford is that he's not swag. You know what I'm saying? Like Harrison Ford is like gruff aura, but he's not swag aura, and that's why I don't think Harrison Ford lives up to like Michael Jordan was like both sides of the ball swag. You know what I'm saying? Like he can dress up, he looks great in a suit and tie. He's 6'6". He's the greatest basketball player. You know what I'm saying? And he had a perfectly black chrome dome head. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't a milk dud where there's dents and stuff. It was a smooth chocolate milk dud head. And the way that he dunks and his long legs and the Jordans and like the tongue sticking, it was just, there's something that you can't describe when it comes to aura, when it comes to certain people. And like Harrison Ford, he's an actor, right? So actors actors can have aura. They do. Like Leonardo DiCaprio has a certain aura, but it's like not the same as like an athlete, because an actor is acting. An athlete is actually doing it. A singer is performing like a song. It's different than an actor getting a script and doing something. Now, yes, I know that they acted too. Jordan acted, Michael Jackson obviously acted in certain, like his certain, stuff, but it's very different when you're performing in that type of way compared to an actor on a set. I just don't think actors necessarily have that same type. Like I said, this is splitting hairs here, guys. This is nitpicking to nitpicking. All these people have a million times more aura than I'll ever have. I have none compared to them. But like, this is nitpicking because we're at the top of the top, right? I think Fring does have some fictional, like he has some aura, but he's like a typecast, right? Typecast aura. So, degenerate gambler drinker as well with those yellow eyes. Hey, you, bro, stop. I want to shake your hand. Yo, Mac Mega with the 3.
I'm offended, OJ. As a short guy, I can name tons of short guys with aura other than Kendrick open mouth smile. But I can agree Michael is once in a century type talent. The movie had me dancing out of the movie theater.
Let me ask you a question though. What short guys do you know that are as tall as the height of Kendrick that have that type of aura as good as, because Kendrick's aura, even though he did look like like a minion, like a blue minion at the Super Bowl show with this, like when he was walking, he did kind of look like, he did kind of look like, I was like, oh man, he has really little legs. Those are definitely some like children's or like teenagers' pants. But no, but he's still, like I said, he's super rich. He's done way better than me, so I can't even hate, you know. I like Kendrick. I think he's cool. But like the fact that he can still exude that type of aura being that small is impressive, you know. Kevin Hart has no aura whatsoever. Zero aura. Zero. Absolutely zero. Chuck Norris ain't got no aura. Not after watching Walker, Texas Ranger. Whatever aura Chuck Norris had was gone with the memes and the Walker, Texas Ranger. Because we were making fun of Chuck Norris and Walker, Texas Ranger. Shout out, rest in peace to Chuck Norris. You know what I'm saying? But he had aura. Like when he fought against Bruce Lee, yeah, he had aura. But after Walker, Texas Ranger and those tight Wranglers, and he's doing spin kicks with his butt with them tight Wranglers on. Nah, with that crazy show. Watch the funniest clips from Walker, Texas Ranger, and you see if there's any aura there. And if you tell me if there's any aura after watching Walker, Texas Ranger. 'Cause the eyes of the Ranger are upon you. Anywhere you go, they will see. So when you're in Texas, look behind you. 'Cause that's where the Ranger's gonna be. He lost any aura in the 90s after that show. I'm sorry. Me and my brother used to watch. My brother watched that show. I'm like, man, I'm like, his pants are tight. Stone, once again, it's a wrestler. Wrestlers, it's not the same type of aura as like, I think like The Rock, kinda, yeah. The Rock definitely had it. The Rock for sure. But wrestlers, once again, it's different with the wrestler. It's different with the wrestler than it is like, you know, like an athlete, right? Wrestlers are athletes. It's different from like scripted athlete compared to like a Michael Jordan, like, you know, actual, you know, non-scripted competition. So I don't remember if you played both Daemon X Machina games. If you did, what'd you think about the second one? I played the second one. It's not that great on Switch 2, but it's okay on PlayStation and PC and Xbox. Chuck Norris couldn't sing Good Grief. Well, no, Chuck Norris didn't sing the theme song to Walker, Texas Ranger. It was somebody else. Nate Robinson has no aura. Shout out to Nate Robinson though. He's dope, but Nate Robinson has no aura. McGregor in his prime had aura. Until you hear him talk. McGregor! Until you hear him talk, kind of, man. And then he got beat up by. Then he got kind of beat by. Then he got beat by Floyd. Hold up. All right, hold on. Here we go. We gotta watch the whole thing right here, bro. We gotta see the whole thing. Y'all tell me this is aura not. Maybe because it's kind of like meme-ish or funny aura. Aura, right? Any aura evaporated. Like I said, I watched that show in the 90s with my brother, and it was corny even back then. So we down 30 years later plus? Yeah. Nah, man, I'm sorry. Shout out to, don't get me wrong. It's not a terrible show. It's actually kind of a cool show. It's kind of funny. Like, it's funny because of how meme-ish the show is. Like, he's like untouchable in that show. He's like legitimately plot armor anime untouchable in the show, and it's hilarious. There's one time he's inside of an airplane and he never knows how to fly a plane, okay? And like somebody tried to hijack the plane and he beat them up and tied them up and everything. And then he's like, hey, you have to land the plane. And he's like, okay, no problem. And he goes into the cockpit and he freaking lands he knows where everything is and lands the plane. And I'm just like, I'm like, how did he just knew how to, he didn't know how to land, he didn't know how to fly a plane beforehand. He told him like when they were trying to radio and he's like, oh, I don't know how to use it. He just knew where everything was, boom. It was crazy. One time, there was like a what's it called? There was like the bad guys were outside and like he was inside somewhere, and before they even busted in, he threw the table, you know, and then people busted in and started shooting, and he was already behind the table. So he already knew that they were coming somehow. He had ultra instinct or something. Like, this show is great though. If you can watch the clips of Walker Texas Ranger, watch it because it's actually hilarious. The show is really funny. Like I said, funny in a meme type of way, funny. But it lasted for 9 seasons. Like, people actually really liked the show back then. My brother liked the show. Like, I didn't like it as much, but my brother really liked the show. Walker, Texas Ranger, man. That's the whitest thing I've seen in weeks. That's the whitest thing I saw. There was a black guy in there. You know, he had a Vegeta going. He had a little bit of Vegeta hairline going, you know? Oh, man, that's hilarious, dude. Hey, what's up, Beat Queen? The show was so silly. I remember an episode where he just pulls a rocket launcher out of nowhere and blows up a helicopter. He's straight up Leon S. Kennedy, man. Shout outs to Beat Queen. Beat Queen here in the chat. My Walmart ran out of Switch 2 in front of me. Oh. You know, Shaq didn't have any aura, especially when he couldn't hit a free throw. Hey, look, man. I'll tell you something about Shaq, though. Shaq couldn't hit a free throw, but Shaq was the most dominant player in our, like, since, like, Wilt Chamberlain. Like, the most physically dominating presence since Wilt Chamberlain. Like, he was by far, I think Shaq's actually the most dominating big man ever. Like, Shaq was unstoppable. From 2000 to 2003, Shaq was literally unstoppable. Like, you could not stop him. Like, you had to foul him. They call it hack-a-Shaq. Anytime he gets the ball, you start hacking him. Hack away, get him to the free throw line. And yeah, he misses, but then when he needs to make them, he makes them. So Shaq was just, it's funny to make fun of it now, but I'm telling you, I watched his three-peat, and it was like, it was the most dominant thing that I've ever seen. It was just Shaq getting the ball in the low post, backing you down, dunking on you, loose rebounds, dunking, and he had moves too. He could spin move and do little jump hooks, little shots. He was dominant, man. He was crazy. Those are the most dominant 3 years. Even more dominant than Michael Jordan. When it comes to, like I said, pure, like, force dominance. Michael Jordan was like willpower and like psychological torment dominance. Michael Jordan had 2 stints of that. 1990 to 93 and then 96 to 99. He had like 2 stints of that dominant, like, oh my gosh, like psychological warfare dominance. He wasn't gonna outpower you, but he was going to outwork you, and he was going to out-psych you out. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna outsmart you. Whereas like Shaq would just, there was no outsmarting. He would just back you down, bully you, dunk on you, and get the and one. You know, so they created new rules because of Shaq. You know, they created all sorts of stuff. He was crazy. Shaq was crazy. 16-1 playoff run 2001 is still the best. I think, yeah, that is the best. That even beats Jordan. Jordan never had a 16-1. Jordan always lost at least. But back then they had I think it was best of 5 for some of those with the Jordan, and even like with Shaq maybe. Yeah, best of 5. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. They lost 1 game, and that was to the 76ers. That 1 game where Iverson went off, and then they never lost again. But yeah, that was the most dominant run, and Shaq was the MVP easily of all of those. So it says going bald gives aura low-key only if your head is shaped good. If you have a milk dud head, or you have like a Soda Popinski head, like kind of gives you aura, but it might not. Like if you have like a can opener head, it doesn't work that way. So if you want to go bald, that's fine. You can go bald, but you better have a smooth, you better have a smooth, smooth, nicely built head. Otherwise, if you don't, sure, you might be able to gain some aura from that, but you might not. You know what I'm saying? You might not. It might reverse. So, Barry Sanders and Walter Payton aura. I think that Barry Sanders, he's like my favorite running back of all time. But Barry Sanders, like, he didn't really have aura. He was too common of a man and too plain and or like Barry Sanders was like me and you. Like, he was just a guy that just happened to be really fast and good at football. But he really didn't. I mean, he did, but then he didn't. He was just so down to earth and common. I don't know if you've seen like there was like a documentary on him. I watched it on Amazon Prime, and he's just kind of like a guy, you know? Like, so it's like, it's hard to put Barry in that because he's just, and like all of his kids are just kids. They're just average, normal. So Barry, to me, never, like, he was just really good at football. But I didn't really see any aura, though. I mean, yeah, you're scared as hell against him on the field. But not really any aura. I don't know. Like, some aura, yes. On the football field, yes. Yes, definitely. But off of it, no. Hakeem was better than Shaq. Any good big man. Post-Lakers, efficiency dips across the board. Overrated. Kobe is way better. I disagree. I think Hakeem had his years where he was really good, but Shaq, those 3 years that Shaq, where they won back-to-back-to-back, Shaquille O'Neal by far had the best season that maybe anybody has had. Watch the nonstop, like back when they did like the PER or whatever the what was or whatever their metrics were, Shaq by far had one of the most, if not the most dominant season ever in that one. I like I said, maybe I'll get you that video, Psychic, but honestly, efficiency, win share, defense, offense, Shaq might have had the best season of all time, even better than anything Jordan had, and better than anything anybody had. I forgot what video that I watched, but when I remember the video, I will let you know about the video. But I think it was from Nonstop. But just look up, did Shaq have the best season of all time? And Shaq legitimately has a claim that he had the best season of all time from start to finish, and like legitimately. Because you couldn't get anything by him. He pretty much won all of his defensive shares. Like, nobody got by him. He averaged 2 to 3 blocks. He averaged now almost 40 points. He averaged, I think, like 12, 13 rebounds. And like I said, and a couple steals. And he barely turned the ball over that much. So, efficiency-wise, shooting percent, and I think he shot like 60-something% from the field, if I'm not correct. So, he might have had the best season of all time that 1 year. But like I said, you know, I gotta find the video, then maybe we can check it out or something. Let me see if I can actually, hold it, give me a second. Where are we at right now on the stream? Okay, yeah, I think I can. Yeah, 2000 Shaq was the most dominant player ever. There we go. That's the name of the video. So, hold up here. It's just the year 2000 Shaq. I think that's the video if you want to watch it later. But I mean, we can watch a little bit of it. But let me see here.
Pacers won Game 3, and in Game 4, they were on the
Hold up.
4th best scoring average ever in his arms as the final buzzer sounded. For the series, Shaq averaged an unreal 38 points, 16.7 rebounds, and 2.7 blocks, shooting 61% from the field, proving that he was the best player on the planet.
That is insane!
With Shaq averaged an unreal
38 points a game in the he averaged nearly 40 points a game.
38 points,
16 rebounds.
2.7 rebounds and 2.7 blocks, shooting 61% from the field, proving that he was
that is the most dominant that I 38, 17 and 3 shooting 61%. That's the best that's the most dominant finals season easily. That is insane. That's never been replicated. Nobody's ever been that good since then. Even before that, Jordan got close to, I think Jordan averaged, almost 40, but he didn't get the rebounds and the blocks that Shaq got. Like, I think it was against the Suns. I think Jordan averaged 30 something in that series. That was pretty dominant. But 38, 17 and 3 and almost 3 on 61% shooting. Yeah, that 1 year at least, Shaq was by far the best player in the world, the most dominant player, and has a case of the best singular season that anybody's ever had. He was MVP. I think he was MVP, Finals MVP, and one of the, obviously, efficiency-wise, one of the best ever, if not the best ever, for averaging 38 points per game. Usually if you average anywhere above 30, you're probably going to be in the 40 to 50%, 40% shooting range because you're taking a high volume, but he shot 61%. So that means when he got the ball, he was going to make it most of the time. He wasn't missing. Because if you shoot the ball 10 times and you make 6, can anybody here actually go out there in a game and shoot 60-something% from the field? It's very hard to do, even if you're a low post player. Rudy Gobert, that dude doesn't shoot 60% from the field, and he doesn't even take regular shots. And he's by the rim all the time. There's a lot of guys, even in today's NBA, that are by the rim that can't shoot 61%. So that's crazy. That is crazy. It's pretty dominant. That's pretty dominant. That's why I said I wanted to pull it up, because people don't realize how good he was. Like, I think a lot of people see him, like, they see Shaq, like, when he got older. They see Shaq, like, you know, when he was with the Celtics, or when he was with the Phoenix Suns, or when he was with the Cavaliers. And they're like, oh, yeah, was he even that great? Because look at LeBron. LeBron's 40 years old, and he's way better. But Shaq was, like, fat and out of shape at that point. Shaq was so fat and out of shape, man. So it was like he couldn't do anything at that time. The picture of Shaq dunking literally on the entire Nets team is legendary. Oh yeah, yeah. Celtics Shaq, Uncle Alert, Uncle Alert, Uncle Alert, woo woo woo, Uncle Alert. Hey yo. Hey yo, thank you for the 440 jewels. The Uncle Alert from Dane Gonzalez coming in. Yo, we out here. We out here. Uncle Alert time, baby. Yo, platinum and a half, though. Excuse me. Let's get this going. Platinum and a half limit break. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I played it back when it came out, and I'll probably go back to that game at some point. They need a Switch 2 version, but they probably won't make one. But yeah, it's good. It's not a bad game at all. I saw someone speculate Nintendo Studios Singapore could be working on the new Star Fox. Maybe. I made a video talking about that it's Nintendo, or that it's Next Level Games, but maybe it's them. But I don't know. I think that's a little bit too quick of a turnaround for them to be working on it. But maybe they've been working on it even before they were hired, or they were bought. Yo, Dane, thank you for the 10 months. Did you know that Shaq had a role as Officer of Fuzlo and Grown Ups too? Yes. Hey, what's up, Kyle Kong? One of my favorite NBA players is Tim Duncan from the Spurs. The man was hard to guard, mid-range shots, always so consistent, never ran his mouth, just played the game. Yeah, like, I wouldn't say he's one of my favorites, but, you know, the big fundamentals, man. Gotta love Tim Duncan. He was good. He was definitely a great player. It's just the Spurs were kind of boring to watch, but, like, he was a good player. Like, he was a very good player. And it was good to see them have good competition against, like, the Lakers, like, in the 2000s. So that was good. And then even, like, a little bit later, like, against the Heat, like, the Spurs were pretty good against the Heat as well. I think they blasted them one time. And the other time that they got saved by, you know, the Ray Allen shot. But yeah, Duncan's awesome. Duncan was always, like, everybody knew of Tim Duncan. You're like, oh, you know, when you're playing against Tim Duncan, you got to get ready because he's going to post you up on the block. He's going to rebound. He's going to pass. He's going to shoot well from the field. You know, he's a great player. What's my favorite Fire Emblem game? Probably Three Houses or, like, Awakening. But yeah, I love Unicorn Overlord. It's a great game. It's really good. Complex, but really good. Thank you for the 440 Unk Jewels, baby. Mr. Fundamentals, yeah. I had a friend in high school, my man RJ. He loved the Lakers. Like, Lakers were his favorite, but he played just like Tim Duncan. And he would not like it when I'm like, yo, RJ, dude, you know who you play like? He's like, Kobe? And I'm like, no, you play like Tim Duncan. And he's like, nah, Kobe. I'm like, You play just like Tim Duncan. You get the ball. He was like the star basketball player at my school, like when I went there in high school. Like we were good friends though. I used to hang out at his house and all that all the time. We used to hang out and play Halo together, me and all the other guys. And he was about like 6'3", maybe 6'3". So he wasn't like he was super tall, but obviously he wasn't short. And you know, his junior and his senior year, I think he averaged like 17, 18 points per game. So not bad, pretty good, right? And he played just like Tim Duncan, though. He got the ball on the block. He fundamentals, used the backboard, and he was dead set on him saying that he plays like Kobe. And everyone's like, you played just like, literally, you played just like Tim Duncan. What are you talking about? And he'd be like, no, Kobe, man, Kobe, Lakers. And I'm like, no, dude, come on. Like, you don't even shoot jump shots like that. I mean, he can shoot. It's not like he can shoot bad, but he can shoot, but he played post up, he played center, and he played power forward and center. So I'm like, dude, you play like Tim Duncan. Stop. Were you into the classic 90s cartoon network shows back then? Professor Utonium's voice actor passed away. Yeah, I left a message saying rip. It's sad that he passed away only at 64, but he looks like he had an illness or a disease because he looked way older than 64. So I'm guessing he had something. So that's very unfortunate. But yeah, very unfortunate. He always used glass, Shaw X. He always used glass. Whenever we played street ball, yeah, he did try to play like Kobe. I will admit he played like Kobe. But whenever he played in the game, like the actual games, he played just like Tim Duncan. So I'm like, dude, you're more Tim Duncan than you are Kobe. And that's not bad. No, he was great. He was great. He was first team all league. I mean, he didn't get any scholarship offers just because he's not tall enough to play forward in college like that. But he played in college a little bit. But I mean, he was good, but he wasn't that good to play at you know, a big university like Start and all that. But I mean, he did play a little bit of college ball. But no, he played like Tim Duncan. Like that's just like when we just played like street ball, like when we played whenever, like he would play like Kobe. He would like try to dribble and like he could dribble and he can do all that. I mean, obviously he was not as good as Kobe, or not even anywhere near as good as him dribbling and all that. But I mean, he tried. Shaw X plays like Smush Parker. Oh, I hit him with the Smush Parker. If he plays like Smush Parker, man, I'm playing like Slava Medvedenko. Slava Medvedenko. Stephen A. Smith. How about the big three for the Celtics? Kevin Garnett always tried to snatch the ball out from midair when everyone tried to make a shot. So unfair. Well, it's not unfair because the play's over. But yeah, the big three was fun. It was a fun little era. They did milk that championship though. You would think that they won like 3 or 4 championships the way that they act, man. That 2008 Celtics team or whatever that won that title, man, they be acting like they won, like they were a dynasty. The way that they be acting, right? The way they talk about that championship as if it was the as if it was something crazy, like as if it was like the craziest thing to ever happen in the world, man. They still eating off that ring. Yeah, they ate off that ring for a long time. But they act like they were a dynasty. The way that they talk about themselves, like Paul Pierce and KG, and they talk like they won 3 championships. I mean, yes, they had a lot of successful seasons. Don't get me wrong. They were in 2 finals, right? They were in 2 finals and they won 1. So I'm not trying to take away any credit from them. But the way that they act like they won back to back, or like they won 3 in a row. They act like they won 3 in a row, or they won 2 in a row, and they did not. So, plus Bynum was hurt that year. Lakers should have three-peated. Maybe Bynum was a force back then. Sadly, they weren't a dynasty like the Lakers. Sadly, I'm not a Celtics fan, so I'm a Bulls fan, so I don't want the Celtics to win. I don't want him to win. My Bulls, we've been bad for a while now. Actually, I mean, no, they've had some good teams. Like the Derrick Rose Bulls were good, but then like the DeMar DeRozan Bulls were okay here and there. But there's no path. There's no path right now. The NBA's too specialized. It's too fluky. Too much threes. There's no path to win. We just get lamed out by SGA. There's no hope. Yeah, they're just gonna get lamed out by SGA, or you're just gonna get three-balled to death by the Celtics, or by. You're just gonna get Steph Curry. You're gonna get three-balled to death, or you're gonna get lamed out by SGA, or you're going to get, like, you know, three-balled by the Celtics. It's just not fun. It's not fun. It's not fun. Like, it's like, oh, you run into Steph Curry, or you run into freaking SGA, or you run into freaking Tatum and three-ball Tatum and just jacking up 93s a game, and they're gonna make like 30 of them or something. So it's just like, it's no fun. It's no fun. No fun anymore, man. But all right, that's me complaining. I'm done complaining about basketball for the day. I appreciate you guys coming out to the stream. Make sure you guys check out my most recent video. I talked about Monolith Soft Switch 2 RPG and why it's going to be generational. It's going to be a generational style of game. So if you guys haven't seen that video, please check it out. I think it's a dope video. I think you guys will really like it. So head over there right now, man. Head over there and check out the video if you haven't seen it. I do appreciate everybody coming through to the stream today. We will be back tomorrow for Tuesday's stream. So we will be back tomorrow for Tuesday's stream. So that should be fun. But I appreciate everybody coming through to tonight's stream. We'll have a video tomorrow. I just don't know when. I don't feel like editing tonight, guys. I'll be honest. I barely got any sleep. I don't feel like editing. So I'll edit tomorrow morning if there's other news or information. I'll edit tomorrow morning. I'll get something out to you guys tomorrow. So no super early morning video. It'll be out later. I'm tired and I want to play with my boy and probably play a little bit of games. I gotta take a little bit of time, guys. This game is fun. This game, Romancing Saga 2, kind of has me right now. But I want to play with my son and just kind of relax, get something to eat, and just chill for the night. So I'll be up tomorrow morning. I'll be up and I'll work. I'll make you guys a video in the morning, okay? All right, check out my video in the meantime. I got plenty of other vids that go up all the time, so check out that vid that I just linked. It's multiple times linked in the chat. It's also on Twitch. And yeah, thank you guys for the support today. Big Vargster, thank you for everybody dropping donos today, man. You guys were incredible. I really appreciate that. And yeah, we will see you guys back tomorrow for the stream, around the same time. All right, guys, love y'all. Peace. Shout outs to everybody.